forever now to sink in.
Oh, yeah, give it a week.
Hello there, everyone. Welcome to the stream. We were just congratulating Soupy on starting their job tomorrow.
Yeah, it's new job Monday.
Congrats. I
Yay!
hope it goes well.
Thank you. Me too.
Make those fat stacks, baby.
Woo! It's a living.
Welcome to the stream, everyone. It's another Ace Attorney stream. It's been a while. It's been around a month since our last one, and I do appreciate you indulging our absence. Obviously, circumstances being what they were, there wasn't really much of a way of avoiding it. But we are back, and hopefully we can continue playing, certainly Apollo Justice all the way through to the end, because we're almost at the end. Bloody hell.
Yay!
That's wild.
Yeah.
Good for
Our
us.
house is still a fucking mess.
Yes, the house is still a thing. Really quickly, thank you to Senmaru for the head pat. And thank you to Ninja Warlord for cashing in your starships for a doodle-la-la-la-la-la. A doodle-la. And yes, it was fun being in the Saber Spark video. And really quickly, let me thank people for subscribing and following. Sorry, I've got so many windows open. It's been a while since I've had this setup in front of me, so I've forgotten how to organize it. Really quickly, thank you to Big Chungus03 for the follow. Level Up Tyler, thank you for the follow. DYLK, IMA Dilk Imaluk, I don't know how you say this. Thank you for the follow. T Kozyed, thank you for the follow. Englerp, thank you for the follow. And these names are especially difficult today. I'm very upset. Intepeni, thank you for the follow. Soren14, thank you for the follow. Breadneb, thank you for the follow. That's an easy one. Graphic 90,002, thank you for the follow. And this is a doozy. Legalize Nuclear Bombs 22, thank you for following.
Wow.
What do you mean?
All right, somebody get out.
Maybe they just mean for public use.
I just need my own personal nukes.
Really quickly,
Yeah. Why can't I get them at Walmart?
let me thank
It's my constitutional right.
Was just Jerry. Thank you for resubscribing with Prime for 21 months. Last time on Apollo Justice, stuff happened, I think. Not to Apollo. Senmaru, thank you for resubscribing. Senmaru, thank you for resubscribing at Tier 1 for 33 months there. That's so many months. Holy cow, that's close to 3 years. Oh wow, thank you. And speaking of big numbers, thank you to Yashi Ranpo 138 for resubscribing at Tier 1 for 24 months in a row, but 44 months total, which is wild. Thank you for that. Holy shit. 44 months or 24 months, which is it? Either way, glad to stay supportive of all you do, Martin. Thank you, Yashi Rampo. That's very kind of you.
You got a great
And we got a few more people. Ninja Warlord, thank you for the 100 bits. The pegging hype train is coming. In fact, let me get that hype train, but not peg theme, going.
This hype train is making my
We're on tier
hemorrhoids
3
do the Harlem Shake.
of the hype train.
This isn't nearly as hype as Pokemon the
results.
first movie.
It certainly does. Large Father V, thank you for resubscribing at Tier 1 for 22 months. Oh, hey, that's not caught. It's a bunch of numbers. You tell him.
It's Matrix Court.
Well, I wonder-
Excuse you.
Has anyone ever bothered translating the binary that's behind him?
I don't
just-
think so.
What if
It
it's
just
just...
says, "I want to fuck Miles Edgeworth." Over and over.
It's just his inner thoughts.
I was hoping it was
My
like...
ass is open.
I was hoping it was just like Baka around him. Or
It's
something.
it's all that, and also like I hate modern art.
Yeah.
It's raining binary in my heart. Ryu Kurika, thank you for the 50 bits. Hype. Thank you for hyping it up there, Ryu Kurika. And speaking of hyping it up, thank you again, Ryu Kurika, for gifting 5 subs to Demoniac Cheshire, I think is your name, to Alex is in the Lab, One Crazy Shadow, Shiva Goddess, and Whip of Alchemy. Thank you so much. Enjoy those gift subs courtesy of Ryu Kurika.
Is
And-
it Shiva or Shiva?
Yes, I was told that it was specifically Shiva, so I tried to remember every time. Alpha Rabbit, thank you for resubscribing it. Well, I'm talking about this user in particular. I don't know how the word is supposed to be pronounced in general, but Alpha Rabbit, thank you for resubscribing at Tier 1 for 3 months in a row. Ah yeah, here we go again. And Warped Kai, thank you for the follow. And we're almost at the end. Arikios, thank you for the 10 bits. Okay, I think I can fill in for last time. Trucy's father was married twice, and his other wife was Apollo's mother. That's all I've got right now. Yeah, I think that is the gist of it. That's the big secret, right?
I think he was only married once.
Right, the two marriages was kind of confusing when I read that out loud, I admit. But he hooked up with someone else? Or
I mean...
Are they both from the same mother?
The mom was married twice.
Yeah, the mom was married twice.
Ah, okay. Trucy and Apollo have the same mom. The dad was married twice. Okay. So is it two different fathers? Does nobody know? Yes? Okay.
Yes, two different fathers. We find out about the second one in a different
we do.
game.
Oh, it's a spoiler.
Later.
Oh, my
Yes.
bad. Sorry, guys. Rock Ruin.
I mean, it's not a spoiler.
Oh, it's not.
I mean, it kind of is.
It kind of is.
I mean, it's pretty implied that
Right.
Yeah.
if they have the same mom.
That's true.
They're
Rock
not
Ruin.
the
Find
same
out
dad.
specifically who the second father is in a different game. That's the only reason why it's a spoiler, but it's not even
Yeah.
a good spoiler. So
Rock Rulin, thank you for the 100 bits. Hey, Marin, I found your audio log in Dead Space, and I know I'm no engineer, but I'm pretty sure that climbing into the ship's main engine to take a nap is a bad idea.
yeah, well, I was tired. So
You were very
when
tired.
you're tired enough, anywhere looks like a good enough place to nap.
yeah, Dead Space actually is a great metaphor for listening to your work base. If your
Really
engineer is tired, let them take a nap.
Really quickly, I'm going to read Dark Jade's message, because Dark Jade is always here every week, every time we're doing Ace Attorney. Hey guys, great to see all of you here today, and best of luck with the new job. When we last left off, we'd learned that Magnifi Grammary was a real piece of work, with him holding the accident that caused the death of his daughter over the heads of both Zack and Valent for several years, along with taking his own life in the hospital with a gun, wanting to die on his own terms, it all leading to the court case which cost Phoenix his badge. And Jeff at 629, thank you for subscribing at tier 1 for 8 months there. Holy cow. And thank you for getting us to level 2 hype train, guys. Thank you for a nice little boost to the hype train there at the beginning. And speaking of being hype, I am hyped to introduce my co-host, which I have not done yet in the first 15 minutes of the stream. I do apologize, but
Bitching and talking.
thank you so much to... Why am I thanking you? Welcome, of course. Welcome, of
It's
course.
been a while. It's been a while.
Specifically, unthank us.
You're not thanked.
Yeah, take it back.
I am not grateful.
Take it back.
Welcome to my, first of all, my lovely partner in life and on the stream. We have Marin Miller. Hello, Marin. Well, there they go.
Hello, everyone. It is I, Marin Miller, here today with your gay update. Did you do the blah-blah-blah?
Oh, God.
So much
Hello, everyone. It is I, Marin Miller, here today with your gay update.
Were you giving me time to prepare it?
Well, that's the theme song. I don't know.
Sure.
The way you trailed off the first time made it sound like that you were like driving by.
Drive-by gay update.
Anyway, hello everybody. It's been too depressing. It was a really bad week this week. It was really, really, really bad, and I don't want to talk about it. So, thanks for sticking around, everybody, and
Talk
Man,
about the
John-
thing you were going to talk about.
John Cena.
Pharaoh.
That too.
And John Cena.
Well, okay, since it's been such an awful week, so there's this fucking ancient Egyptian civilization builder simulator like strategy game that came out in 1999, and I played the shit out of it when I was a kid because I loved ancient Egypt. The only reason why I started watching Yu-Gi-Oh was because I was like, there's ancient Egypt in this shit. So
Whoa.
yeah, so there's a remaster coming out in 3 days, I think on Tuesday, of Pharaoh and Cleopatra called Pharaoh: A New Era, I think. But I've been waiting for this piece of shit to come out. I call it a piece of shit.
Shit.
I've played like 30 hours in the last week. But this fucking game was announced in July of like 2021 or something, or 2020. So I've been waiting. And like I've been sitting there like, oh, I just want to play. So anyway, the other day it went on sale for like $5, the old version. So I was like, all right, fine, fuck it, I'll buy it. And that I've just been spending too many hours. Too many hours.
I can't read the word pharaoh without hearing Ted Lewis's Yami Bakura going, pharaoh.
And see, to me, like Pharaoh is so intrinsically like I had a cat named after one of the names that you can have in this game. Like I just fucking love this game so much. So anyway, that's how I've been dealing with reality, which is to say, not at all.
You got a great
And
butt.
I'm stuck on this fucking split map mission. It's killing me. But I was gonna talk about something a little gay. I mean, it's not really
Little
gay at
gay?
all. It's not gay at all. Actually, it makes gay people happy. But John
enough.
Cena was seen walking around in a skirt and thigh highs and nice little high heels yesterday. Woof! You should check out that thigh shelf. And he's got a little bit of he's got a little thigh muffin top going on. Damn, I was barking. I was barking up the right tree. He's a good-looking man.
It's
All
been
right.
it's been
True.
surprisingly easy to get Marin to enjoy John Cena, despite the fact that they will never watch wrestling.
I watch wrestling. I watch too much wrestling.
But I can't get you to want to do that.
No, but if all the men walked around and wore skirts and actually like didn't make fun of it, then I might be more interested.
Dude, yeah,
Yeah.
suddenly I'd be
And
really into
thigh
wrestling.
highs.
Yeah,
And
thigh
thigh
highs.
highs.
and thigh highs. And if they wore like pretty costumes and stuff, like in Japan, then I'd be different. That'd be different.
We really
I
just
like
want ice
Japan.
skaters, but they're wrestling.
I like Japanese wrestling. I mean,
I
like
should
is
just
a
get a
strong word,
Stardom
but-
subscription for the women's Japanese wrestling because they're doing very well. right now.
Oh, there we
Oh.
go.
Really quickly, before we move on to the other co-hosts. Oh, my VTuber's dying. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
you cut out
You
a
had
little
a
bit
little
from me, though.
hiccup there. A little
Really,
lag.
really quickly. Sorry about that. Really quickly,
I'll be right
before I introduce our next co-host, we've got Vestia with 10 bits. Been super duper sick and bedridden this week. Been listening to your Yu-Gi-Oh! GX a lot this week while in agony. Shout out to Sparkman's bum, my favorite. Sparkman's got a great ass. Wow. More like Spankman. That's what I'd say. Mystery Stream, thank you for resubscribing at Tier 1 for 5 months in a row. And Alpha Rabbit, thank you for the 10 bits. Anytime I hear Pharaoh, I imagine Professor Banner from GX referring to his cat. As you should. The real king. All right. And we're also joined, of course, on my right here. On my left, actually. We have... I'm always thinking of soup adjectives at the last second.
You got this. Come
You
on,
had to
come on.
mug Martin.
Okay, I'm gonna find some that I've never used as well. Okay,
Okay.
the
I feel like you might have used that one before.
I mean, I stopped myself because I don't think it does describe
Yeah,
soup. Vivacious,
violent.
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 Soup is known for being violent. Okay,
Yeah.
I want that to be my band name, Violent Soup.
Violence. Have you seen
It's
that-
another word for
that
lava.
photo of that one, like, it's like a t-shirt someone found that says soup powered fuck machine?
Wow.
I'll have to find that again and send it to you. It's so
you.
funny.
It's
All right.
just you.
well,
They made a shirt about me.
they come in a can and they always put a smile on my face. And soupy.
This is a good week for lesbians.
Right?
Soupy's getting a job, and Soupy's got a shirt that finally expresses who they are.
No, I wish I had that shirt.
Thank you for the hydrate command, Ninja Warlord and Void Adept. Thank you for bonking Marin.
Look, I'm not the soup-powered fuck machine.
It's okay, man. We have the same voice anyway.
Hi,
Right.
Soupy. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. And also, thank you, everybody, for the congrats
Yeah.
messages. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I'm just doing data entry at a biotech company, so it's not super exciting, but there will be free snacks, so I'm pretty fucking stoked about that.
And if you're
Hell
a biotech
yeah.
company, you're gonna be there when they invent cyborgs.
Yeah, if I've
So
learned
you-
anything from
Yeah.
Final Fantasy games, you're probably going to be there for the birth of Sephiroth or something.
Yeah,
Probably.
it's gonna be cool.
Might get stabbed.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Woo!
That's a risk you're always going to have to worry about.
Honestly,
or will
yeah.
you get bonked
Honestly,
by
that's
Kristoff?
just a risk in San Francisco, to be honest.
That's what
Fair
the
enough.
risk in Frisco means.
Hey, there it is.
Speaking of A, there it is. We're also joined by the fantastic, the superb Karina. Hi, Karina.
Superb could have been a soup adjective.
I know I thought of it too late, so I used it on you.
Wow.
Yay! Thank you.
Hand me down
Hello.
compliments. Good to have you here.
Always glad to be here.
For those of you who are new to the streams, how we tend to do this is I'm playing the game, and we've assigned voices to myself, Marin, or Soupy. Karina's here to hang out and chat, and
I just watch.
yeah, which is totally valid. Karina's here representing all the lurkers, which they should be represented.
Our horny side gallery.
That's what we've got.
I just bark.
Bark, 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 bark.
Sorry, bark. Oh, sorry.
All right.
God, that's my pussy talking. Bark.
We're on the final section of the final turnabout, which is wild because I'd never even approached Apollo Justice before we started streaming these games. So it's wild to be almost on the other side of it. I'm excited. It's the 3DS games next.
Yeah.
I'm
Very
excited
cool.
for that.
Yeah, I haven't.
It's all up from here, baby.
aside
And like
from-
the nice thing about the 3DS games is that they really improved the UI. So
Yeah.
like you know how like sometimes to get to locations
Right.
in the DS games you have to like go to another location
Yeah.
first. They fixed that.
Yeah.
It's not even like
The
you have to
games-
go to the other locations. It's like there's an invisible map that you have to follow.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The games can be kind of mid, but the quality of life improvements really.
Yeah.
Because don't they also show what you've investigated?
Yeah, so like if there's
That
something to
starts at
investigate
5,
and you've
right?
already investigated, then like it has an indicator to show that you've already looked at it,
Yeah.
and an indicator to show you what you haven't looked at. So
And they're so pretty. They're so
They are pretty.
You got a great butt.
Really quickly, let me thank Jolly Rice for following. Ryu Karika for the 10 bits. How can you not be stoked about free snacks? Free is the best price for food.
hell yeah, free 99, baby.
And Rock Rulin, thank you for the 10 bits. Welcome to court, now apparently taking place in the Digimon Digivolution animation. Is that what it's called? Digivolve? Oh, of course it is. Digivolving.
Yeah.
They don't call it Pokevolving.
Well, no,
You got a
because
great
Pokemon.
No,
is,
because that's Pokemon and not Digimon.
Yeah.
It's a different thing.
Mom.
Digivolving is in the computer. Evolving
no.
is in the real world.
I should point out I turned 40 in between the last Ace Attorney stream. We've got
True.
high up playing. The hushed reverence.
Tim Heidecker is wishing you happy birthday.
Well, thank you, Tim.
Yeah.
We have the same birthday, me and Tim Heidecker.
Oh wow.
It's crazy. Ryu Karika, thank you for cashing in your high up, and Bedinsis, thank you for cashing in your Mayahu. AG Silver 96, thank you for resubscribing at tier 1 for 20 months, and Ryu Elf, thank you for resubscribing at tier 1 for 8 months in a row. Glad you're playing Ace Attorney, one of my favorite series. Want to wish you and everyone else a good time streaming. Oh, we are definitely going to have a good time.
Yeah.
And Erikios, thank you for turning it down for what? And thank you for the late birthday wishes. I was saying that I just turned 40, which means that I am now officially the old man of the stream. So everybody can bully me as such.
Old.
Everybody throw your dollar bills at the Karibo avatar and he will not strip.
What?
You can
What an incentive.
Yeah.
It's his
You're allowed to
birthday.
imagine it if you want, but only if you pay.
We've been talking so long I have to pee again. I'll be right back. Baby.
Well, okay. We're going to hold up on playing until Marin gets back. I remember last time we played, it was basically just me chatting to myself the whole time, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was just like straight up like 3.5 hours of just your characters.
until the very end where we saw Kristoff in his
Yeah.
cell. What was the ultimate culmination of all that with Kristoff? I mean, I know that we ultimately learned the secrets of Apollo's lineage, and we've deduced that Phoenix knew a lot more about what's gone down in the present than he's letting on. But I don't remember what
Well-
the ultimate reveal was, if there was one.
So there wasn't necessarily a reveal, but we got to Like once we got to the end of that section and we went back to his cell, he wasn't there. So there was an envelope that we couldn't look at before that we
Right.
got to take a little peek at. And then he came back and was mad we were looking at it. So that'll come up later.
Okay. Yeah, that's a detail that seems important. Yes, Eman, you were asking, have we played the Dead Space remake? Well, as Bedinsis is implying, Marin played a few voice roles in the Dead Space remake. So if you haven't checked it out yet, I recommend the Dead Space remake, because as a fan of the original game, I found it was exactly what I wanted out of a remake. It didn't try to reinvent anything. It just added content and gave it a good shine, a good polish, and
Also as a fan of Marin Miller.
and a big fan of Marin, of course. If you're a fan of Marin, check it out and go out of your way to search for all the rigs, because the chief engineer's rig has a recording of them basically slowly losing sanity. It's a nice little peek into Marin. Welcome back, Marin.
Welcome back.
I was
Into what?
promoting Dead Space remake.
Oh, yes.
Pick it up if you haven't yet. If you like survival horror, it's very good.
You can hear me.
Mordecai, thank you for the 10 bits. I've missed a couple of
Are you burping
streams.
in it?
That's what it sounds like when I get in the engine.
Mordecai, thank you for the 10 bits. I've missed a couple of streams, but last I remember there's been more Phoenix Wright in my Apollo Justice game. There has indeed.
He does that.
And Dark Jade, we also learned that Phoenix was wired with him having a hidden camera in his beanie. Oh, did he?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, in the
Oh,
little.
yeah.
Aw.
Jeez, is that why he's wearing it?
Yeah.
Yes.
He has a dash cam. It's for when he gets hit by cars, mostly.
He just uploads all the unimportant stuff to his YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Just lots
He's
of
just
cleaning
like me
toilet
for
footage.
real. Oh god.
He didn't want to get a real job, so he became an influencer.
Before any of us. Wow. He
So-
He
really
started
pioneered.
The
the
original.
entire thing.
Wait, Martin, when did
Yes.
you start Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged?
Huh?
When did you start Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged? When did you start it?
Oh,
What year?
what are you asking? 2006. Why?
Martin was an influencer before Phoenix Wright. Because this came
Oh,
out
wow.
in 07, right?
What?
Yes.
Oh, Martin!
I can't believe
You!
Phoenix Wright copied you.
I can't
Yeah.
believe it. All right.
What a dick. What a
I'm
dick.
copying Phoenix now because I'm in my flop era, though, so. Anyway,
You're in your 40s and in your flop era. No, he's not even in his 40s. That's the
he
same.
has no excuse. All right. Shall we jump into the game?
Let's do
Sure.
it.
All
Both
right.
feet.
You know what I forgot to do? I wanted to sing Old Deuteronomy at the start of the stream, and then I didn't get to. Ah, well.
You want to do it right now?
No, it wouldn't have the same impact. All right.
All right.
Welcome to court. 7 years, all leading to one verdict. A verdict which you must decide. Is the defendant, Vera Misham, innocent or guilty? The courtroom doors are opening. The trial awaits.
Probably watch the stream.
Are you ready to begin? That face.
He's cute.
That neck.
Preparations
That neck,
complete.
though.
Is-
Bark, bark, bark.
Is this on a holodeck? What is going on?
I just want to spit on his face.
You're,
He
POV,
would-
you're wearing
Marin-
the VR headset.
He would love
Something
that.
inside me, rising, surfacing. Who's speaking?
I got distracted.
I'm sitting.
What's going on?
I'm
Something
sitting on his
important
face.
lost long ago. It's close now. Ah, so close.
It's close.
Okay, Eltrain, thank you for unleashing the proto badger there. October 9th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 3.
Court is now in session for the trial of Vera Misham.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. I gotta find my Apollo voice.
Oh wow, I gotta find my clavier voice. Prosecution's ready to rock.
Prosecutor Gavin, how is the defendant, Vera Misham's condition?
Acute atroquinine poisoning, according to her physician. She could die at any time.
All right, she got shot.
No,
She got poisoned.
She got poisoned.
You got
Just
shot with
said
some
she got
poison.
Atroquinine
There's
poisoning.
poison on the
Who
bullet.
got shot?
Nobody.
Nobody got
Yeah,
shot.
who
A
got
lot of single
shot?
person got shot.
Present day.
No, I swear. Somebody was
No.
stood at the stand.
All right, Martin, you figure this out. I'll be right back.
Someone got shot.
No one got
Nobody
shot.
got shot.
Who am I remembering getting shot?
Maybe like the case from 7 years ago,
Oh,
Where-
maybe.
Yeah.
where like the guy got shot in the hospital.
Edition?
No. There was like a woman, and she like flies backwards.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah, because she was poisoned.
that's.
Okay, I'm glad I cleared that up.
That's the Lhasa Grammary.
The loss of no.
Yeah. Yes.
Was it?
Yes.
Was it
the
not
one
in
who got
court?
shot?
I thought it was in court.
No,
No,
is that like
no,
a circus?
Oh, same thing.
You saw Vera falling back, but that's after she got poisoned. I'm back.
Okay,
Welcome back.
that must be what it.
This is why we
Oh,
can't.
That's
we
what
can't
I've
take
We figured it
confused.
out.
That's it. It's because somebody fell down and somebody else got shot, and I thought it was the same person.
I see.
All right. Well done, everyone.
L Train,
Common
the
mistake. Common mistake.
mystery. L Train, thank you for the 10 bits. Clearly, Vero was shot with a bottle of nail polish.
You got a great butt.
And the Alaskan
She could.
Hero, thank you for subscribing for 2 years. Thank you, Alaskan. You are my hero, Alaskan Hero.
She could die at any time of atroquinine poisoning, as I said earlier.
From the bullet.
She was shot.
Or bullets. We're not sure.
Who shot her?
The nail polish. Aren't you listening?
Thus, her absence from the courtroom today.
Rock Rulin, thank you for the 10 bits. Nobody was shot, ... yet. Mordecai, thank you for the 10 bits. After weeks of Apollo not appearing in his own game, he goes, wait, no one was shot?
He's doing his best.
Kudos, Surugi.
Phases back into reality. Ugh.
Why am I even here?
Kudos, Surugi. Thank you for the 100 bits. And I think you got cut off because you just wrote if.
If you could change your feet.
Luigi.
That's like a really expensive if.
If.
What? They can't put her on trial without her being here.
It is unusual.
They should wait for her to get better and do it then. It's so bureaucratic of them.
That's
3
being
days,
a little
kid.
harsh. They can't delay the trial any longer.
Is that like a terrible insult for Apollo?
Yeah, bureaucratic.
Or they risk having no one left to try.
A trial without a verdict can only cause grief. The records of this case and experience tell us this.
Oh, I remember he was like a young punk as well.
I was
Oh,
a
yeah,
young
yeah.
punk. My titties were glorious. Apologies to the defendant, but the show must go on.
Do you think
My
the
collarbone.
word punk is like, this is me going really out there, but do you think he's a punk because it's like onomatopoeic for the sound his nipples make when he pulls out his shirt?
Oh,
That's the only reason.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a real
He
stretch.
noticed
Yes.
the sound one day and he was
But
like, I
you
can
got
use this
there.
somehow.
Do you not
Yeah,
appreciate
that
the description of the sound nipples might make if they like revealed themselves
No,
like that?
appreciation is not
I just
the
never
issue.
thought about it so creatively.
Yeah.
In my head, that's why the word exists.
All right.
You have a beautiful
Who
mind.
invented punk? Who invented punk? I'm gonna tell him that.
Flavia or Gavin?
Right,
Were you listening?
right. If Vera dies, the trial will be #canceled.
Richard Hell. Your
Richard
nipples.
No,
are
I'm pretty
where
sure it's
that-
Flavia or Gavin's nipples.
Yeah.
Rock Rule, and thank you for the 10
Vivian
bits.
West.
Look, if Vera dies, just get Maya in here and channel her. The judge already knows that's the thing. Maya is a bit of a game breaker, isn't she?
A little bit.
She
I'm
can
not
summon
gonna
the
let
dead.
that happen. Mr. Wright told me everything that's been going on behind the curtain all these years, except who my dad is, but that's okay. I'm gonna get Vera her innocent verdict while there's still time.
Very well. Your opening statement, Prosecutor Gavin.
Mordecai says Apollo Justice invented punk, obviously, and
Yeah.
I do want to say that that's probably true because Clavier Gavin wouldn't make his own nipples stand that hard.
Yes, he would.
Oh my god. Okay, so the other day, Martin was like stunned that I would not fuck myself. And I'm like, and he was like, well, you're into self-cessed, right? And I'm like, that does not mean I would fuck myself. You know what I mean? Like, I'm
if
sorry.
there was like a clone of you.
Yeah, like, I don't think I would want to fuck myself. And he was like, but you're into self-cessed. And I'm like, one does not equal the other. And I just needed to tell this to somebody who would understand. Anyway.
You know, there's
I
like
understand.
there's like almost 100 people in chat that might not understand.
That's fine. I'm not talking to the people who don't understand.
Yeah, that sounds like a personal problem
That
for
does,
those
yes.
people.
We're looking for an echo chamber here.
Yeah, come on.
Speaking of not understanding, Sexist Potato, thank you for giving 69 bits. Nice.
Nice. The prosecution's case is unchanged by recent events involving nipplers. Why did Vera Misham succumb to poison?
I didn't think positively enough.
Because she couldn't live with the guilt of what she'd done.
But Vera was poisoned with atroquinine. The exact same poison that took her father's life.
What better confession could you ask for? Being the killer, she would have had access to the poison. These
Every
words
time
are
he-
entering my brain.
Every time he hits that panel, it changes his voice.
that.
He's hitting an invisible button.
Significant since it's rather hard to come by.
That is true.
In other words, I see no need for future discussion.
Further discussion.
Further discussion. We
There will
could
be
have
future
had
discussion.
Oh god damn it! I don't need that either. We could have had our verdict yesterday.
Well, Mr. Justice, if you have no objections, I see no reason to postpone a verdict.
Well, I don't wanna. What we need to worry about isn't the verdict, but the trial itself. The defense holds that Vera Misham is the victim, not the killer.
If that's so, then you have to prove something. She was in court giving her testimony before us.
This is where she gets shot.
Yeah.
This is what I'm remembering.
Yeah, and then suddenly she got shot.
Wow, where's the bullet? How do you propose her killer shot her?
With a bullet.
No.
Stop thinking everybody has a gun, Apollo. Stop watching all these movies.
I saw a movie and I just assumed everybody had a gun after that.
We're in America. And incidentally, it would be nice if you told us who her mystery killer was.
Alpha Rabbit, thank you for the 10 bits. Wasn't that the same poison Dahlia used in 3? Was it?
You never said what kind she used, I don't think.
But that was in Cold Killer X, right?
Yeah.
If they had used atroquinine, I think we would have stumbled over it. I think we would have remembered the pronunciation.
Probably.
You overestimate my ability to remember things.
Very true. I overestimate my ability to remember things.
No worries about that, Vixenated. Vixenated, thank you for the 10 bits. Hi, LK and everyone. I can only pop in because I'm busy, but I really wanted to stop by. Oh, well, thank you for stopping by, Vixenated. Hope you're doing okay.
Hi, bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi, bye.
Bye-bye.
The prosecution's objection is sustained. I ask the defense to prove its claims to this court. Tell us how Vera Misham was poisoned.
I've
Who's
got
gun?
2 things to prove here. 1, it's my game still. 2, who did it and how? Which to hit first?
So 3 things.
Does it matter?
I think it's the how.
Okay.
How did the killer poison Vera Misham? I will focus first on the method used.
Any comments before we begin, Prosecutor Gavin?
Oh god.
It's time, Prosecutor Gavin.
Hang on a second.
Get off my butt!
Whoa.
My mouth is full
Nyah.
of ass. Not a bottle or container of the poison was found on the defendant's body.
You go from to I'm sexy now.
The duality of man.
There it is.
I see.
I can go from eating ass to sexy in 2 seconds flat.
Impressive.
Yeah.
So the factor of poisoning is unknown.
I've got to point out, vector is an interesting word for the judge to use. I've never heard him sound so learned.
Right?
He learned that from Genshin
And articulate.
Big fan of vectors in that game.
Yeah.
Is the defense prepared to prove how the poison reached Vera Misham?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. What method was used to poison Vera Misham?
Okay, people are talking about the nail polish. But there's also the coffee. No, that wasn't her.
That was Drew.
Right.
Let's see.
It's on next page, yeah.
Is that the stamp?
No.
That was Drew.
That's the other guy. So
I mean, maybe the nail polish.
I would
It is the nail polish.
It is?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, she was biting her fingernails.
Right.
Mhm.
What's this? My, what a beautiful bottle.
Thanks, bitch.
I'd like to give whoever designed that a hand. You get it, guys? You get it?
A woman is dying.
She was shot.
Is that nail polish? It's colorless. Ah. Get your
Something
finger
to-
out of there.
Something the matter?
Oh god. No. Nothing. Nothing at all. It's fine.
No.
So the killer put poison in this bottle and made her drink it?
Deja vu.
As Prosecutor Gavin has told us, this is nail polish.
Nail polish?
It's like paint for nails. Know any women with red nails?
Oh.
Ah, my wife has red nails. I see. So she's been painting them all this time.
So is that the only physical detail we have about his wife?
She has red
Probably.
nails.
And he just
thought
assumed that they were natural.
Let's recall yesterday's trial.
Moving right past that.
I mean, are we surprised at this point?
No.
Kudo Sarugi, thank you for the 100 bits. I'd like to give the designer a hand. Time and place, Judge. Indeed.
Yeah, right here and right now.
Hey.
I can't wait for the Judge's Netflix special.
Like his comedy special?
Yeah, like a stand-up thing.
I thought my wife's hands were red.
They cancelled the
Turns out
animated
true.
Steel Samurai show, and they greenlit 3 Judge stand-up specials.
Oh my god.
Edgeworth is just like,
Canceling his subscription right now.
Remember when Vera was testifying to the court?
I really hope Edgeworth is into stand-up, like really into stand-up. Like he was such a big Dane Cook guy.
No.
That would be like his biggest secret. Court is now back in session.
she's biting him.
Vera seems pretty tense. She's practically chewing her fingernails clean off. Whenever Vera became nervous, she had a habit of,
Getting shot.
of biting the bullet.
Her nails. Ah!
Rock Rulin, thank you for the 10 bits. Can't wait for the next spin off game, Judge Ace Judge.
It's just where he doesn't have sex with anybody.
Oh, because he's Ace, I see. I was like, that's a huge slam on Judge. Jeez.
Prosecutor Gavin, when the prosecution had Vera examined, did they check her nails?
God, I really hope the judge is a freak. I hope he gets laid all the time.
Is that what Clavia's saying?
He plays
Yes.
Genshin Impact. He's not getting laid all the time.
That's true. He's got all his wives in his phone.
Yeah.
He's
L-Train.
nervous because he also plays Genshin Impact.
L-Train, thank you for the 30 bits. Udgy's Netflix stand-up special, Disorder in the Court, opening comic, Mo the Clown.
No.
For when you wanna cool the crowd down before a show.
Yeah. Bailiff, have them check the defendant's nails at once. Mr. Justice,
Yes.
What the fuck?
do you know who did this? Do you know who put poison in that nail polish?
Yes.
That bottle belongs to Vera Misham.
Why do you ask? Know someone else who might have a bottle like this?
No, just checking.
Mr. Justice, you are about to accuse someone of poisoning that bottle of nail polish.
And a woman.
Oh,
Let's stick
right.
to the real crimes here, all right?
No. She was shot.
Could that nail polish bottle have held a gun?
It has fingers.
Yeah, it does have a hand.
Discount the possibility.
Somebody fingerprint that bottle.
You realize the weight of this accusation? Here, let me show you.
Understood.
Oh, he just held up a bunch of Mountain Dew. He just pulls out a bottle.
If you are wrong, I have to drink all of this, and my heart might explode. Are you ready to have that on your hands?
My sperm is already gone. Now my heart will be too.
He just pulls out a massive bottle, starts chugging it, eyeballs Apollo the whole time.
Have you ever watched those old YouTube videos of people just chugging an entire 2-liter bottle of soda?
No.
Maybe that's the corner of YouTube I explored.
Food scientist YouTube.
There's an old commercial where it's like a famous commercial where a kid's like walking in a baseball stadium and one of the players walks past and the kid chucks him a soda, like a Coke, and the baseball player drinks the Coke and is like, "Thanks, kid," and throws him his towel or something. And
Oh, yeah.
there are bloopers of it that show the athlete down in the soda and then just like having to stop it. It's really
It's
funny to
appropriate
think
that
of
I
this
belched
kid
right
watching
then.
that. Mia Knight, thank you for the 10 bits. Hello, Martin, Marin, and Soupy. Happy to see you, and I hope you're doing well today. And I'm going to throw in happy to see Dilphosaur as well. I imagine you didn't realize Dilphosaur was here, but happy to see you too.
I'm always happy to see Dilfs.
True.
Aren't we all?
Understood, Your Honor. No problem. I know what I'm doing this time.
This time.
Kudo Sorugi, thank you for cashing in your Starships for a Zookeeper redeem.
I'm glad they told him to shut up.
Then let us ask. Who poisoned Vera Misham via her nail polish?
Okay. Is it bloody Kristoff somehow?
Yep.
It is.
There's only one other person.
He's
in
the
this
only
game
person who had it.
He gave her a bottle of it when she was a kid.
child.
Ah. Yeah, I thought that I was going to get it wrong by assuming him, but that was the only person I could think of that had any connection to it.
And I am, of course, acting very normal.
Rock Ruler says Dilphosaur needs a sprite. I do agree. Let me quickly see if I can get that set up in a rush. What kind of dinosaur would you like to be represented by, Karina?
Why not
a
Phoenix
Dilphosaur,
Wright?
of course.
You want Phoenix Wright with a Velociraptor face?
Or a raptor with a Phoenix Wright face.
What? A little elaborate. I don't know if I'll be able to throw that together in such a short amount of time.
Maybe next time. Maybe next time.
Okay, I'll send you exactly what dinosaur I think should have Phoenix Wright's face.
Yeah.
Very well.
And neck.
And neck.
Yeah, don't forget that.
I mean, I was gonna send the Brontosaurus, so is that me?
That is,
Oh.
yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm looking up
You're fine.
Brontosauruses.
What's your game?
What about
I know they're
this
not
one.
called Brontosaurs anymore, but I don't know what the new name is.
what about
What's
a
your name?
Dilphlodocus?
Is it a Brachiosaurus?
A Brachiosaur? It's the one with the really long neck.
Long neck dino.
Oh yeah, Brachiosaur.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The giraffe.
Who likes
dinosaur.
beans?
His bro.
His bro.
My bro. There's no way you could do a thing like that.
Bruh.
Not my homie.
Not my bro.
You should know that better than anyone else.
All right, now that everyone knows exactly what Dilphosaur should be represented
Do
by,
we?
a Brachiosaur with Phoenix's head on the end of
I
the
don't
long neck.
know if that is gonna work.
Somebody Photoshop that and then send it to Martin.
Why are you asking somebody else to do it?
Because then
you're
you can
busy.
just pop it in.
Oh, I suppose if somebody does end up doing that, I will definitely consider using it. But bear in mind that it's a big thing to put on the overlay.
I hope it takes up the whole overlay.
Just
Hey,
the
Leo.
whole thing. Just make it really small.
Yeah. Oh baby. Make Phoenix's head really big.
Did you say this?
Indeed. I have now. He is behind bars.
I know.
However, Aaron Gray, thank you for the follow.
That doesn't mean it was impossible to do what he did.
Was?
Ask yourselves when he put the poison in the bottle.
Nani the fuck?
It could have been yesterday. It could have been a month ago.
Fuck.
Maybe it was a year ago. Or perhaps it was 7 years ago.
But Christoph Gavin had no motive for killing this poor girl. It's simply inconceivable.
You keep using that word. Prosecutor
I
Gavin
learned it from
doesn't
Genshin
seem...
Impact.
Prosecutor Gavin doesn't seem to think so.
Kudo Sarugi, thank you for the 100 bits. What's your game? Why? A shadow game, Clavy boy.
Ace Attorney.
Ace Attorney.
It's not even his game.
That face tells me one thing.
I need to scheisse.
Christoph Gavin's own younger brother doesn't find it inconceivable at all.
Well, Prosecutor Gavin, if you feel there is a clear and pressing need,
To use the bathroom.
then we may have to summon Christoph Gavin from jail as a special witness.
A special summon.
We're gonna Mike Synchro summon.
Fine. I've known for some time that an impenetrable darkness lurked at the bottom of this.
Okay. He's known that.
I've known Christoph has
Interesting.
no butthole to fuck.
Really interesting ways of phrasing these things, Clavier.
A darkness that has swallowed even myself.
Ew.
Okay. The defense's wish is granted.
Well, that was easy.
Let prisoner Christoph Gavin take the stand.
Bailiff, begin proceedings to call a special witness. The witness is Christoph Gavin, currently residing in solitary cell 13 at Central Prison.
How does the
It's-
judge have his information so readily available? Has he been seen in behind our back?
Fraternizing.
What, you got his phone
He's
number
in
as well?
Maybe.
He's in the really fruity cell.
He is. I was in the really fruity cell.
Ah, Your Honor. How nice to see you again. It's been quite a while, hasn't it?
He's totally.
How's your
covering the
fruity
fact
cell?
that They fucked yesterday.
Right after Phoenix left. To what do I owe the pleasure of your company? It's not every day I'm summoned from my solitary cell. In fact, it's never.
I think you already know, Mr. Christoph Gavin.
Ah, Mr. Justice. I hear you've been doing quite well for yourself.
Yeah, I put on my clothes by myself now.
I tie my tie like a big boy.
I know how to button my own buttons.
Why do I feel like somehow he's still my boss?
Stiff upper lip, Apollo. You can do it.
Does this bottle look familiar?
Ariadne nail polish? Why, yes, I use it myself.
I just love how you know how to pronounce that.
Listen.
If he uses it, you have it stored in your memory.
How many of those have you ordered, Soupy?
Enough.
Are you far away, Marin?
Yeah, you sound far away.
I was spoken.
Oh, I see.
Oh. As did the late defendant, I hear.
She's not dead yet, and nobody shot her, so don't assume that. People will make fun of you.
And
Oh.
was there something concerning this bottle that you wish to ask me about? I admit I respect her for her taste in nail polish,
But that's about it.
but nothing else.
All right, cheers, Arikios. Yeah, if you want to put this, if you do have any Brachiosaur or dinosaur Phoenix Wright images you want to share, put it in the Discord stream discussion chat room by all means. I will have a look real quick, see if I see anything. Let's see, stream discussion. Oh yeah, you found this on Google? I gotta share this with Dan. Here we go. There he is. He's saying objection, or he's actually saying rar.
Aww.
Same thing.
Very
He's doing
cute.
good. He's doing real good.
Her taste, indeed. This nail polish was how Vera Misham was poisoned.
Did they actually come back with the results? I remember, like, the judge told someone to go look, but did they actually say it?
Well, Christoph confirmed what it was at the time.
Atroquinine, was it? You're well informed about the case, Mr. Gavin.
I am the case.
Even in solitary, much comes to my desk, and I have nothing to do but read. Well, Clavier?
This guy acts like he's like responsible for the biggest murder spree ever, but he
Dude.
killed like an old guy and a girl.
They act like he's a criminal mastermind, and he's just stupid.
Sir, you
It's
just
just-
bonked
really-
a guy.
He just keeps accidentally killing people. And, like nothing's really even been that premeditated.
No, it's very
I hope-
spur of the moment.
Kinda. You know what he's giving? There's this episode of Catfish where this guy thinks he's talking to this cute girl from his college, and they track down the guy, and he's playing video poker at an internet cafe, and he literally says, "Oh, I was just fucking with you. I'm like the Joker."
Oh no! Oh no!
Kristoff?
Oh, you know how they promoted Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom by saying this one dinosaur is the Joker? That's the dinosaur that should be Kristoff.
Oh my God. like the Joker.
I'm like the Joker.
Oh my
You
god.
gotta watch that Catfish episode.
I'm pretending to be your friend from high school. I'm like the Joker.
You know, like the Joker did.
White man. Okay. Are they all the Joker?
I think that's what they think. Maybe you can explain this?
Your audio levels are pretty low, by the way, Marin. I don't know if you're still far away.
No.
Oh, you're back now.
That sounds better.
Dots. Oh, baby.
You're being accused again. By him. Again.
Mordecai, thank you for the 10 bits. Christoph, look, I'm clearly a mastermind. You have to get on my level mentally. I'm like the Joker baby.
The baby Joker.
Evil Kitty 13. Who's better, Christoph or Claudia? Let's make it a poll. Here we go.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I know who's gonna win, but I also know who I'm voting for.
Doobie has no shame. Will not apologize. It's Claudia.
I am a Christoph Gavin apologist.
Soupy immediately voted.
No, actually, I haven't voted yet.
Oh shit! There was a vote for Christoph
wow.
right away. Yeah.
I can.
I will be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Woo.
Got a lot of Joker emotes in the chat. Let me see.
Not the Joker emotes.
I think even the
6
Joker.
votes for my boy.
I think even the Joker would find it cringe the way people like act about that character.
Probably.
Thank you for the hydrate command there, Senmaru. I do love, like, I didn't hate the Joker with Joaquin Phoenix movie. It wasn't, I didn't like it. I liked parts of it, but overall it was just a lot of depressing bollocks, in my opinion. But the fact that it, like, so many, I don't know what you call them, but there are toxic personalities that attach themselves to the identity and of that movie, not just the character.
It attracts certain kind of people, I think.
And then the sequel is just going to be like a musical. I'm just like, imagine them showing up for it and being like, I gotta watch people sing and dance? What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't.
That's gonna make those people even worse.
I feel like there's only there's only two options here. One of them is it goes kind of like in a satirical direction where it's like, I can't believe you dumbasses thought this was something to look up to, la la la. Or it's gonna go Repo the Genetic Opera.
I mean, it's probably going to lean more in that direction. But in my opinion, they're less interested in being meta. And they're far more interested in trying to do social commentary involving mental illness, which with the content they're working with, there's a limit to where you can go and what you can actually accomplish with it. Because ultimately, the Joker...
You're just making excuses for bad behavior at the end of the day.
I mean, ultimately, I just don't think the Joker is the character to be talking about mental illness with, is what I would say. Like, that's an extreme.
Yeah.
Because it's also, I mean, like, by definition, it's just going to spiral out and have him become a villain.
Yeah, there's no good and with, you know,
he's
unless
already
you're
the Joker.
Yeah, unless you're going to specifically turn the trope around, which it does not seem like that is the case.
Why don't we make a movie about the Joker getting help and healing? You know? Getting therapy, making positive changes.
That's technically what this last movie was. But he was not. He was going to see a therapist.
Did it work?
No.
Well,
let's make a movie about it working out for him.
when he does get therapy, that is his therapist is Harley Quinn, right? So
I mean, that's not therapy. That's a psychologist studying a criminal in prison.
Oh, okay. All right.
Let's make a movie about him getting a totally normal therapist who helps him develop better coping mechanisms.
Okay, all right, cool.
I'm just a big fan of alpha male Joker memes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole society that we live in.
Yeah.
My wife left me.
Did you say this?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Oh.
And you agree with his accusation, do you?
Yeah.
Let's hold a proper trial, shall we? For once.
Judge.
We never do that
I'm
though.
talking about the Joker. You're always talking
I'm-
about the Joker.
I'm turning over a new leaf today. Christoph Gavin, your testimony, please. I'd be delighted. The charges against you are quite severe, Mr. Gavin. He hasn't been charged with anything.
I was going to say, they just called him.
They just call him as a witness.
Duo Scratch says, in the Harley Quinn show, Joker gets a girlfriend, becomes a stepdad, trolls a Karen. He basically did reform. I mean,
So why aren't we making a movie about that?
Well, also, isn't Harley Quinn a lesbian in that show?
Harley Quinn's, I believe, a lesbian canonically.
Well, she's a bisexual,
right.
and then Ivy is a lesbian.
I don't know. I honestly don't keep up with the canon sexualities of characters. I don't read.
Well, I mean, we know that
Yeah, I
Harley
just
Quinn
make them
would
up.
fuck Joker, and
Yeah.
we know that Harley Quinn would fuck Ivy. So
There you go.
pretty safe to assume that she's bisexual.
There you go. Ryu Kuriga, thank you for the 10 bits. The Joker actually does get therapy, but every psychiatrist that sees him goes crazy themselves. At least that's what I remember.
Mhm.
Yeah. Which, you know, let's not make that movie. Oh, Clavia wins it by a good 79% there.
By a lot.
Nice.
Surprising, but Christoph did get more votes than I expected, so I'm still thinking this as a win.
Way to go,
He's my
Christoph.
little- He's your little underdog.
My Blorbo. You are suspected of poisoning the defendant, Vera Misham. Please testify on this matter to the court.
I'm imagining you comparing Kristoff to a blobfish and him getting very upset.
Well, he's
I'm
not.
But I'm still standing there like, look at the resemblance. It's amazing.
I am not a Blorbo. I am a
literally did a
baby girl.
presentation about blobfish in college for a speech class.
now,
I should have just done it about Kristoff.
now we have to do a whole parody version of Catfish called Blobfish featuring Christoph Gavin. And every episode, he is the one doing the blobfishing.
Yeah, they
have
keep
to-
finding him in like video poker internet cafes.
And he's like,
He's
the
also-
Joker.
he's like,
He's also like desperate to get better at poker because he lost the one time.
we capture him, and every time he says a different DC villain. So one time he's like, I'm the Penguin.
I'm just imagining a blobfish with blonde hair sitting at video poker saying, yeah, I'm like the Joker.
Mordecai, thank you for the 10 bits. Joker gets adored in an Elseworld series called The White Knight. Interesting Elseworld series that I would like to see adapted. However, people will whine that the Joker is good. I see.
What's
I
the
mean-
one where he gets pregnant?
Is that real?
Why are we making that?
The Joker gets Greg Ante?
I don't know.
Pregnante?
I mean,
Pregnant?
Chat, please confirm Joker get pregnant and I didn't just say something weird.
for the lols, does he do it as a joke?
No, it's Preganin.
Yeah.
Poisoning Vera.
Mordecai is very. Oh yeah, no. Joker
Wow.
Empreg?
Pregnant
Is it
Joker.
Empreg? Greg Ante?
Holy shit.
Pregnant Empreg?
He's pregnant?
But how is he get Gregnant?
Stella Coyote, thank you for the 50 bits. What's with all the comparisons to the Joker? We all know that Mo is Japanifornia's clown prince of crime.
Oh.
Owning the same nail polish does not a murderer make. I have been in
Clayface is the
solitary
father?
confinement for half a year. How could I poison her? Her father died of the same poison, the meaning of which should be clear.
Should it?
Yes. The prosecution's case holds. She poisoned her father and then attempted to poison herself.
Clayface.
Surely you aren't going to suggest I was responsible for poisoning her father, too?
I mean,
Actually, yes. Well,
You are bitchy.
yes.
Ren Witch says that he gets zapped by Zatanna. That'll do it, I guess. It's
Like
magic.
with pregnancy rays?
Who is it meant to be aimed at?
Well, I mean, that assumes it was a mistake.
Oh, that's true.
Maybe
put
she
the
was like,
page
you
in
know
the-
what you need to
in
be?
the
A
chat."
seahorse.
I'm afraid the defense's claim is sounding rather unlikely.
I always liked Zatanna.
I like it when she got the Joker pregnant.
This stream has taken turns I could not have seen coming.
Look,
I like when
all
she
I'm
casts a
saying-
spell on the Joker to make him take his shoes off really slowly.
All I'm
love that
saying
this
is
comic-
that Clavia's nipples invented punk.
Yeah.
I love that this
We're learning a
comic-
lot.
This comic that Karina's posted has made it canon that the Joker gets out of bed like this. # woke up like this with makeup.
Naturally.
Alpha Rabbit, thank you for the 10 bits. For context, how did the father get poisoned specifically? Oh,
He
the stamp?
licked a stamp.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
There was a stamp with poison on it, and he licked it. Beazzel Magia, thank you for the 10 bits. I work third shift now, so I forgot today was stream day. Do you still need a recap? I think we're good, but thank you for being here regardless.
We've just been barking mostly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At John Cena.
Oh,
Partially.
it went through. Sorry, Azel Magia. I just did it out of order. I'm sorry about that. Mama, what's wrong? Rock Rulin, thank you for the 10 bits. Christoph, surely you aren't going to suggest I'm responsible for poisoning her father too. Apollo,
I mean, I wasn't, but now that you mention it.
and Mordecai, thank you for the 10 bits. Zatanna got mad at Joker and made him pregnant with a Clayface baby. Just a prank, bro. And Stella Coyote, thank you for the 50 bits. Joker saw the Schwarzenegger movie Junior and was all,
Hey, I could do that.
For one, I don't even know the Meashams. Isn't that so, Mr. Justice? Very well. Mr. Justice, begin your cross-examination.
I'm accusing Christoph Gavin, my ex-boss. But I know he poisoned the Meashams.
And my current boss's ex-lover.
The question is, when could he have done it? Not to mention, why?
Because he's the Joker.
all right. Give me a hint as to what I'm looking for.
We're probably pressing?
Okay, let's just press.
Shove him.
Tell me, is this nail polish expensive?
Ariadne is a nail polish of the highest order. Not only is it fabulously expensive, but it is made in extremely limited quantities.
And you and Vera just happen to both use it. That can't be a coincidence.
I'm guessing it's not a coincidence.
Cornflakes, thank you for the 200 bits. Huh, no idea where these bits are from. Anyway, nothing better on a Sunday night than some horny Ace Attorney shenanigans. Glad you guys are back. Thank you, Cornflakes. Horny shenanigans. And Aslamagia, thank you for the 10 bits. You know, considering that Christoph is Apollo's ex-boss, they certainly never had any interesting back and forth or any interesting relationship. It comes across more as just a trivial fact than anything meaningful. I mean, yeah, but I guess you could say the same about Grossberg and Mia.
I mean, I do feel like.
I mean, but
Apollo just
Grossberg
kind of-
isn't like a major character like
True.
the Gavin brothers are with these games, and then they just never explore the Gavin brothers again.
Yeah. I
Right.
mean, Apollo's literally a little guy. Like,
Mhm.
he doesn't have to have a deep relationship with his boss. They just
Yeah.
work together.
Exactly.
He doesn't
It's
have
a
deep
job.
relationship with anyone.
It's he literally like showed up to work one day, his entire career crashed, and he was like, "Well, all right." That was weird.
Erikios gave me from what's their name? Somebody made a new Phoenix dinosaur. Lovesick like a dog made that.
Oh, lovesick.
Lovesick. Thank you, Lovesick.
What that neck do? Perfect.
I don't know how to incorporate that onto the stream.
Long.
You
Just
could
make it
put
very,
him-
very small.
I suppose I
It could
could.
just it
Wait.
could just be like the neck stretching
Wait.
up
You
from
could-
like off screen.
You could have him kind of pop up over the right of Kristoff's shoulder, and then
Yeah.
the neck could come up right next to your face, Martin,
Mhm.
Hang on.
underneath the play button.
Hang on. I'm going to try and make that work.
Also, Aaron Fitzgerald is here.
Aaron Fitzgerald. Oh my gosh. Hello.
Hottest and sexiest.
Good to see you, Aaron. Let me give you a shout out. I know you like to stream as well. Here we go. We're playing some Ace Attorney. Right now, we're just sort of chilling for a moment while I try and incorporate a PNG tuber for Karina, our good friend, who has not had one for a while.
Hi.
Let's see.
I keep showing up and
You
being
keep
like,
just being here. Let's see, settings.
Oh yeah, Dragon's Crown. Aaron is the sorceress in Dragon's Crown.
That's
with
right.
The Tiggle Bitties. Here's the thing about Dragon's Crown, right? That game has a mini game where you can touch the characters and like you can touch characters of both genders. And like the women, when you touch them, their whole body is like jiggle, 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 jiggle. And then the men, when you touch the men, it's just like a flinching of muscle.
Where's the jiggle?
Not a jiggle in sight.
Cowards!
I need the jiggle. I want to flick him in the balls.
Goodness gracious. This is what
And
happens
there
when
better
I.
be some jiggle.
This is what happens when I
I
lose
need the
control
jiggle.
or I relieve myself from monitoring things for a moment.
Oh, that
It's Dragon's Crown. Dragon's Crown. That's Aaron Fitzgerald is the jiggly sorcerer.
Fitzgerald.
Aaron Fitzgerald is quite jiggly.
App is not working properly right now, so it's giving me trouble. I might have to come back to this again.
All right.
Eh.
Well,
It
now
was
we
worth
have
a shot.
beautiful
Now we have a
Brachiosaur.
beautiful, courtesy of Lovesick, beautiful Brachia Phoenix. Brachia Nick. I don't know what you call him. A Phoenixosaurus.
Yeah.
All
It's
right.
just a little guy.
Here we go.
What that Phoenix do?
It's simple.
Lovesick, thank you for the follow, by the way.
Woo.
Ariadne is the best nail polish one can buy, correct? Was that the right way to say that?
Yeah.
Then, if one wanted the best nail polish, one would buy it.
Thank
They
you.
really do talk like rich people.
Thank you for bonking Marin Mordecai.
That makes sense.
I jiggled.
Why, it's a bit like my feelings toward my brand name Gavel here. And my top hat.
His Genshin Impact brand gavel.
He's
Yeah.
got like a,
It makes a Genshin impact.
Calvin Klein gavel.
It has the waistband on it.
Yeah. Got a little gavel underpants.
Are we all done showing off our refined tastes?
Please, continue with your tasteful testimony.
Can't you still make contact with the outside world in solitary?
A pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Ah, so he had an accomplice on the outside. Is this your latest accusation?
Aaron Fitzgerald, thank you for subscribing to the channel there. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Everybody,
Pleasure to meet
give
you,
a follow
ass-
to Aaron Fitzgerald if you're able to. If you have a Twitch account, give them a follow.
I am allowed a certain modicum of letter writing. And conjugal visits with Phoenix Wright.
That's a lot. Hang on.
Our secret.
But the contents of those letters are closely checked.
Oh,
It would be it would be extremely difficult to send a hit request.
Prosecutor Gavin's on the warpath, isn't he?
Yeah, you think so too, Trucy?
Bet I know why. He must be nervous with his big brother watching.
And maybe that's a weakness I can turn to my advantage.
Are we cool with that? May I continue?
We're so cool with that.
Isn't that what the kids say these days?
This is Poggers, Mr. Gavin.
He's like, shit, I didn't look that one up.
Oh, right, it's me.
Did you press it?
I don't think I did I?
Mountain.
What? The defendant is not dead yet.
Aaron says that Kristoff's hair is pretty.
Everything is
It
pretty.
is pretty. There are no known cases of someone surviving after quinine poisoning.
You seem to know a lot about atroquinine. That
He's
I want to see
fan.
Kristoff jiggle. I want to like touch him and see every part of him jiggle.
I know a lot about a lot of things, idiot.
It's very Dwight.
I have a lot of time to kill in those video poker.
Yeah.
casinos.
Which is why I suggest we pick up the pace. Or else you'll be short one defendant for what she's worth. The witness will refrain from speaking ill of the ill. My apologies. Shall I continue with my line?
I'm sorry. We're both just hot. I got confused.
Vera had no reason to want to commit suicide. And also, who would commit suicide by doing their nails?
The answer's quite simple. Basically,
Allow me to explain, beginning with, why did she do it? The answer's quite simple. She couldn't live with her own guilt. Next, why did she use nail polish to poison herself? This, too, is simple. So that she could die doing something that she liked.
What?
Biting
Her nails?
Biting her nails and being nervous.
Something that she liked.
Once she saw that the trial wasn't going her way, she knew she would die.
Jesus.
Uh-huh.
And it's not easy to bring poison into a courtroom. Must I explain further?
I mean,
Yes.
Well, I actually do remember there was like a while back I heard about a case where a guy was like declared guilty and then like took a cyanide pill in court.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah, so I guess it is something that happens.
I guess so.
I'm surprised he didn't bite his nails and get atroquinine poison.
Right?
Yeah.
He just
I
wasn't
feel like-
creative enough.
Idiot.
I feel like none of this answered the question I
Right?
had.
Yeah.
She died doing what she loved, having anxiety.
You know what else happened in real life that happened in Phoenix, right? A parrot got someone
That's-
convicted.
That's
right,
true.
That's right.
Hell yeah.
Hmm.
Hell yeah.
I believe that's clear enough. Crystal clear.
No. Duskbringer 13, thank you for the 10 bits, especially after that one case a few years ago. Someone ate a glass bottle that used to hold poison or something.
Some idiot.
They had to introduce new security
asshole.
measures.
Wow, the two brothers together is like a two-man wrecking team.
Okay, the Brontosaurus is almost on screen.
Almost.
Queen.
There he is!
Wah, 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 wah.
There we
No
go.
way! Next time we have that on screen, we can present it with like the Jurassic Park music.
Hey, where did it go? Oh,
He got maybe that like really shitty harmonica.
Yeah.
and now we're a family.
Together at last.
Well, that family could be a Karibo, the Gavin brothers, and the Phoenix Wright Brontosaurus.
So, sometimes a family.
I love the
Sneaking in.
dichotomy of the actual cartoon bodies with Marin's photorealistic head and Soupy's photorealistic head. and then just Brontosaurus with Phoenix Wright's face.
It looks like a worm.
It's It's like from Dune. Rock Ruland, thank you for the 10 bits. They really do move in herds. Did you say this, Soupy?
Yes.
Okay. L Train, thank you for the 10 bits. Life finds a way to make me bluff. Make you bluff. Mordecai, thank you for the 10 bits. Christoph, the dead poisoned the video game controller so the dead could die doing what they loved. If you die in the game, you die in real life.
They could use a little more teamwork, though.
I just love how disapproving Phoenix is species.
I heard that.
I am not a slut.
You were talking shit, kind of thing.
Yeah, leans way in with my worm neck.
Both Vera and Mr. Measham were poisoned with atroquinine.
Filth worm.
That really can't be a coincidence.
Like, Miles, would you still love me if I was a worm?
Oh my god. The defense. The defense is the PC.
Can't look at it.
It's pretty upsetting. I like how serious his face is.
Yeah, he's really offended. The defense is repeating fallacious statements based on conjecture.
They're performing fellatio.
Oh. The prosecution requests concrete sorry, had to cough out a worm. The prosecution requests concrete, unambiguous proof of the witness's crime.
From now on, and whenever he appears in the game, I'm just going to imagine a worm body for him.
Yeah,
Just
that's what that neck is hiding.
Just Ellie86, thank you for subscribing at tier 1 for 20 months. Objection, you're all awesome. Oh. Objection sustained. I like to think now that he spends so much time at the Hottie clinic or wherever he goes to get like looked at, because he's trying to have the operation to have his human body replaced with a worm body.
That's a freak shit.
He's a weirdo.
He's into it.
Objection sustained. The defense will please present concrete proof. Does Prosecutor Gavin seem strange to you too? It's like he's all grown up.
I think that's how prosecutors are supposed to be, actually. Well, he is acting different than usual.
Lois here.
I'll bet it has a lot to do with his brother Christoph being in the room.
Well, let's make this testimony count, Apollo.
Right. Quick and painless. My bracelet should do the trick.
Ah, yes, concrete proof.
Okay. Will you accept magic? I'm questioning my ex-boss. His testimony seems watertight, but he's lying.
It's really not.
I'm sure I'll be able to see something as long as I focus.
He's just saying, trust me.
Yeah. I made it the
Source,
fuck up.
trust me.
So, are we using the bracelet on something?
Yes.
There?
I think so.
Because he's holding his glasses, I assume.
Oh, yeah.
Let's pay attention to his face.
You remember this one, Marin?
Oh, his eyes. Holy cow.
He's
I don't
fucking
think it's his
pissed.
eyes, though.
Oh, is it not?
I don't think
You can
so.
spend some time looking around.
Yeah, look around. Look
Yeah,
around.
just focus.
Check those pits.
Check out his titty, please.
Check out his pits.
Check out that pit cleavage.
His sweat is under control.
Yeah. You know, he used only the most fabulously expensive
Look at this little
deodorant.
guy.
Yeah, they make it in small
Oh,
batches.
I
Like,
thought-
hello.
It's a button.
Who could
That's
be?
a button.
Who could have a, I could have a tell with a
guy
cute
down
little friend like that.
Just a little guy.
That's who's the one in the playback of the video?
Scrimblow.
Scrimblow.
Scrimblow, yeah.
yeah.
Forgot about Scrimblow.
Master Dog 9999.
Here again, I was staring at your button because it had a face.
That is ADHD to a T.
Yeah, 100%.
Master Dark 999, thank you for the 100 bits. I hope you have remembered my hint. Oh fuck, no. Oh, that's just a scar. Is that relevant?
Just give it a sec.
I mean, it looks certainly visually interesting, doesn't it? It does look like the centerpiece of something horrifying.
What the fuck? The Azelmagia, thank you for the 10 bits. So what does Apollo do if the person on the stand just has frequent muscle spasms? Good
Or,
question.
like, what if he was wearing gloves?
Oh my
He
gosh.
should have been.
Hell Kitty Selena, thank you so much for the raid. You were playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I hope you mastered all the duels successfully. Welcome. I hope you guys had a great stream. Thank you for the raid. And L-Train, thank you for the 100 bits. Christoph flexing his hand in front of Apollo. Want to know how I got this scar? And Spirit Guide 1, because he's like the Joker. Spirit Guide 1, thank you for the follow. And Donut Anon, thank you for cashing in your star chips for a doo-da-la-la-la-la-la.
It was you who killed Drew Misham.
Bluff worthy of your new mentor, Mr. Wright.
Oh, really? But you see, I saw it.
Your hand's fucked up.
Yeah. You got a weird little hand there.
Oh, look at my hand!
Right when you said her father, too.
Mordecai, thank you for the 10 bits. I can't believe Christoph has a Sharingan. And Kage Gear, thank you for the follow.
Your hand tensed unnaturally, and a little devil appeared to give me the news.
Satan? Was that what it was? It was a devil face?
Yeah. When
Yeah,
it
it's
tense, it looks like a
spooky.
skull face, basically.
Wow.
Yeah.
And let's assume, for the sake of argument, that you saw me being tense. How was that different from any other day?
Yeah.
I
what
have
does
a
that
job
mean?
unlike you.
Yeah.
My butthole puckers all the time.
Yeah. You should have tried looking over there with your fancy bracelet. What does that mean? Are all tense witnesses guilty?
We gotta stop breaking the law, asshole, from Disney and beyond. Thank you for cashing in your star chips there.
And tell me, was Drew Misham fond of nail polish too?
Sorry, but there's more than one way to poison a man. You don't need nail polish to get to someone's mouth.
I know. Ah. Then I must be very talented indeed.
Got to so many mouths.
You see, Drew Misham was killed on October 6th. While I was already in my solitary confinement cell at Central Prison. If that's not an alibi, then I don't know what is.
But you found a way all the same. And I found it too. Satan told me.
I have a direct line to Satan.
This is how you poison Mr. Misham.
It's the stamp?
Yes.
Not this one?
I believe it's that one.
It's that one?
I don't know if you have to present the stamp or the
The frame.
frame.
Because this has the
It might
traces.
be, it might work as both.
I'll go with the stamp because I assume that's what he ultimately did use.
Sure.
I'm sure this commemorative stamp requires no introduction. The night Mr. Misham died, he was seen writing a letter. Atroquinine was found on this stamp, Mr. Gavin.
So am I to understand this stamp was the murder weapon?
Yes, you are. Oh, and yes, this stamp was found in your prison cell.
What?
Got him. Little Debbie Ryan hair tuck.
That is all, Your Honor.
Order, order, order! Poison on the back of that stamp?
After Drew Misham was killed, someone paid a visit to this witness's cell.
You know
Fearing
what's
his
crazy?
weekly conjugal visit.
We'd have to explain that stamps are like something you used to have to lick. to
Right.
most people that were born in the last decade.
Oh gosh, yeah, I suppose.
Yeah.
True.
Phoenix
Think the
Wright.
last time I ever licked a stamp.
Daddy?
He was the stamp that was licked.
Mhm.
That's when he found the stamp. You made Drew Measham write you a letter. That's how you killed him.
Was?
My. You've upset my poor brother to the point of uselessness.
So nothing changed?
So
Damn.
nothing changed. Allow me to clarify this matter, Justice. All you need to recall is Spark Brushl's
Oh
testimony.
no.
Yay!
Just think about his armpits.
Hey guys, it's me from the past. Well,
Think about those pits.
You remember the smell of his testimony, don't you?
Ew.
that's the thing, see? After he put his letter in that envelope, Mr. Measham sat there searching his desk drawer for something. His desk drawer? Yes, a stamp. A so-called postage stamp. End quote.
Oh, thank God.
He was looking for a stamp. Ergo, he had no intention of using this stamp.
What are you getting at?
What I'm arriving at is that this commemorative stamp was in a frame. It was mere coincidence that he used it that night.
Oh, so you've been framed?
Yeah.
No,
Uh-huh.
no. Move on.
I'm funny.
Back.
That would seem to be the case.
You may be funny, Martin, but are you as funny as a phoenix head on the end of a
No.
Brontosaurus?
Nothing is that funny.
Would you still be funny if you were a worm?
Damn, I think that's your Dom line, bitch. I got a little
Adding that
turned
to
on
my
there.
Big win.
Or perhaps you mean to suggest that I can somehow manipulate coincidence. He does have a point. How would this witness know if the victim was going to use that stamp? Without that, he couldn't have planned the murder.
What?
Really, Clavier. You should be seeing through these weak-spined bluffs by now.
I don't want to. He's cute.
I see what I want to see.
But his cute little bottom.
Yes, Clavier, I've seen it.
I thirst after the ordinary ones. You know me.
He's right, though. How could anyone have known Mr. Measham would use that stamp that night? Least of all, Christoph Gavin locked away in his cell.
We've got another Phoenix Wright dinosaur, courtesy of Rick
Don't worry
Ross.
about it.
I just want to show you.
I want to see.
Let's see.
Oh, I
let's
thought
see.
you. I thought you meant another person asking about it in chat. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Oh, right, I see.
That
I like
was
how
nice.
aggressive they all look.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
pretty intimidating herbivore.
I do enjoy that if we use this one, he could like dramatically sweep from behind us and then have like his head majestically looking over us.
Have you ever seen videos of giraffes fighting?
Yes.
Like sometimes they'll get whiplash just from trying to hit the
Yeah.
other
Really?
giraffe. It's so funny.
They'll just fucking.
It's like
hook each
sometimes
other's
they'll
neck.
both just like need a second to breathe and then they start going at it again.
Yeah.
Life's hard when you're big and dumb. I can attest.
Well, it seems that the defense has run out of things to say.
Same.
You assume he had something to say in the first place. I believe the defense's bluff has been called.
The defense's bluff. I'm not sure I agree with you there, Christoph.
Oh, X2 Clavier.
Oh, I want to et all over too.
Clavier?
Honestly, I wanted to believe you. But the defense wasn't trying to get away with a bluff. You were, Christoph.
What are you saying? Prosecutor Gavin.
Here, forehead.
I'm Herr Fivehead today.
What was your accusation again?
Huh? Oh, that lady got shot.
No. Come on, try it again.
Oh,
Yeah,
your
you
brain.
got this.
it was that.
Yeah, you can use the brain.
You're just
The
gonna cut me
poison-
off? What the hell?
This poisoned stamp killed Drew Measham,
You
yeah.
writing
Yes.
this down?
The stamp
Writing
shot
it
Drew
down.
Measham.
Put it on your forehead. To which mine Bruder, responded thusly.
He was very sus, yes.
Thusly.
Thusly.
There was no way to know when Measham
That's what he sounds like. Yeah? You didn't grow up with him.
I do not sound like that.
You didn't grow up with him. That's what he sounds like when he wakes up in the morning.
Oh, I'm very sexual and intimidating.
Yes, that's right. Which is why it couldn't have been planned.
Tell me. It needs to be planned. Why?
I love Erin's rolling on the floor laughing emote.
Why couldn't it have been a coincidence? The defense's case is simply that Drew Measham died by that stamp, that's all.
Coincidence?
Christoph, you tried to slip out from under his accusation by changing the subject. If that's not bluffing, what it is?
And no, don't change the subject. 'Cause
You're
you're
my
my favorite
favorite.
subject.
What are you up to, Clavier?
Subject. I could ask you the same, Fraga, Christoph.
It would have been cooler if I remembered the word faster.
I silenced the defense with the fewest words possible. It's called efficiency. Look it up. But Mr. Gavin, that's impermissible testimony. Very well. I shall take his claim head on then.
Yeah, take me.
Apply directly to the forehead.
Justice.
What?
You accuse me of Drew Measham's murder, yes? Then allow me to ask you. What possible reason could I have to kill a painter? Apollo, motive. He's talking about a motive. Indeed. It's hard to see how an attorney could come to want to kill a painter.
Now,
Unless you're Phoenix Wright and it's a modern artist.
now here's something. Why didn't he bring up the motive from the very beginning? Unless he was afraid it was a battle he might lose.
He's gaslight, gatekeep, girl bossing you, dude.
Gaslight,
So-
gatekeep, Gavin.
Boom.
I'd wear a shirt that said that, to be honest. So, what does it mean?
It means there might be a weak spot. Maybe I have some evidence to prove a motive.
A motive for murder. This is a vital, if not the most important element in this case. Please consider this when making your statement.
I'd say it's about this vital.
Which Mountain Dew did Clavia pull out?
the like
Code Red.
bigger than the like a 1.5 liter.
I'm gonna Google German Mountain Dew and see what it says. Images for German Mountain Dew. No, it just says Mountain Dew. It hasn't got a nice, fun alternate name.
Yeah, I'd say 1.5
Oh, you know what?
liters.
No, it's Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew, like you.
Like DU with an umlaut.
Yeah.
Dew?
Is that what they put? They put
No.
Where are you,
I
Karika?
thought you
Thank
were.
you. Huh?
I thought you were legitimately saying that's what it was, but no, you were just being racist.
I was being, yes. Ryu Karika, thank you for cashing in your star chips for a high up there.
Das Berg.
That's pretty vital.
Hoo-ha!
Kudo Sarugi, thank you for cashing in your star chips for a hoo-ha. Oh, hang on.
Das Berg machen.
I do apologize. I've had a window covering the alerts, the notifications. So, Master Dark 9999, thank you for the 100 bits from earlier. Also, Christoph reminds me more of Lex Luthor, which is with his calming, intelligent, than Joker, chaotic nature. You could certainly argue that, but he's got nicer hair than Lex Luthor.
He stole 40 cakes.
Mordecai, thank you for the 10 bits. The stamp shot the lady, right? Yes.
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 Well, Mr. Justice.
I'm going through with this no matter what. Understood, Your Honor. I'd like to present evidence.
Then let's see what you have for us. What reason did Christoph Gavin have for wanting to murder Drew Measham?
So Christoph Gavin and Kokono Megami, thank you for cashing in your star chips for a Proto Badger redeem.
I haven't seen the Proto Badger in a while.
Yeah.
We had one earlier this stream.
What's that?
We had one at the beginning of the stream.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Did we?
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
an address on here, a name I've never heard of, at least I think so. It's too blurry to read. Can we open this? No? Okay.
No.
Why is it too blurry?
Really good question.
Yeah, wait, what?
The texture is all corrupted on this letter.
Does it say
I hate
damn
these
it?
old letters.
Damn it, kitchen? What does it say?
Damn it, Christoph.
Damn it, kitchen!
Damn it, Christoph! All right. What are we doing? We're trying to figure out why Christoph Gavin would murder Drew Measham.
Yes.
No. Something about forgery. Forgery, I assume.
Yes. So what was forged?
The painting?
No. Not relevant to Christoph, though.
Oh. Aaron
Hey, phrasing!
Thank you for the phrasing redeem there, Rock Rule. And Aaron Fitzgerald says, I need the worm to talk. you want the mouth to open and close?
The worm. I need it to talk. I haven't slept in days.
The worm.
Let the worm speak.
And Evil Sea Monkey says, Christoph killed someone. They must have not been flirting with Christoph. That's why. That's a good reason.
Probably.
Measham's autopsy report? I don't think this'll be it. No. Atroquinine, obviously.
What was forged?
What was forged?
Probably on the first page somewhere.
Grammary. Oh,
Maybe.
the
Because
will.
you were
Is it the will?
not the will.
Not the will, no, maybe something that somebody used.
Something somebody used. What did somebody... The mug? It can't be the mug. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? So Drew Measham. Can I read that? I've deposited. That's money. You
So
guys
that's
know.
the-
Tell me.
I
Well,
think you could. If you want to like just straight up know the answer,
I mean, only if I'm completely barking up the wrong tree.
I think you can either present the envelope or the forged diary page.
This one?
Yes.
I was going to say, because this presumably links... This
Yeah.
is presumably Christoph writing to him.
Yes.
Okay.
Christoph Gavin's motive becomes clear when we consider why the stamp came to Drew Measham's studio in the first place.
And why was that?
Forgery, Your Honor. Go back 7 years. Drew Measham accepts his first job creating forged evidence.
I've seen that before. Some idiot presented it in my court.
He's a worm.
A page from a diary, wasn't it? Magnifi Grammary's diary.
Voided Up says that we should have Phoenix's eyes open when he talks. And I agree.
Oh, God.
Have the mouth stay the same, only the eyes open.
No.
Very upsetting.
Scary.
That would actually be really funny for an Apollo one, though.
You're lying.
When attorney Phoenix Wright lost his badge, yes.
I don't know why I even questioned what dinosaur Dilophosaur would be, because it's almost Dilophosaurus.
Yeah, that's where the name's from.
Oh, I'm God. Should've-
No, it doesn't matter.
This was the evidence he presented, to his loss.
So did you murder Dennis Nedry?
Maybe. A
Okay.
lady never tells.
Ah.
I learned one thing from playing Ace Attorney, and it's to not confess to murder, I think.
That's what everybody trips
Yeah.
up on.
I've accidentally committed to confessed to so many crimes.
This evidence is
I
a
don't think
fake, yes. But did Mr. Wright request the forgery be made? That was never proven.
Oh, I
The
can't.
defense
oh,
attorney on that case was Phoenix Wright.
I thought I'd cut out.
Who other than him, drunk with the prospect of victory, could have done it?
I was drunk with actual alcohol myself.
Oh.
Great
And why would they?
Just out of curiosity. Do you remember this letter? This is the first page. But get ready for the sequel, page number 2.
Hey, we didn't talk about Shrek 1 versus Shrek 2 on stream.
Oh, were we supposed to do that?
We had a very riveting Shrek one.
It was
versus
just a
Shrek
really
2.
intense conversation we were having before the stream, and then it just never got caught up again.
You know what?
All right,
I'm
I
polling the
propose.
chat.
I propose.
Which
I
is
propose
better?
we stop the Phoenix Wright stream
No.
right now and just turn it into a Shrek movie tier list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can do a stream of that another time.
All right. And we'll do a Phoenix or Ace Attorney and Shrek movie tier list.
Yeah, together.
Wow.
At
So
the
far, it's
best.
2 votes for Shrek 2.
Ribbon Fly, thank you for the head pat there. I've gotten head patted so many times.
I don't know what movie I like better, honestly. They're both good. Because Shrek 1 has boring parts and Shrek 2 has weak parts. So.
I genuinely feel like until the last third of Shrek 2, there's no forward momentum whatsoever. It's like they get
Forward momentum is me looking at Hot Shrek.
Right, and that happens in the last third of the movie.
But no, that's like half.
So, do they need to
Soundtrack's
make a full
banger.
movie about Hot Shrek?
Yes.
I would like to see a full movie about Hot Shrek.
Thank you for the head pats.
Let's make Shrek the princess.
I like
Yeah.
Did you say
it.
this?
Those were presented in court yesterday.
Sorry.
No, you're good. This letter was sent to Drew Measham by the client who requested that forgery.
The enclosed stamp was none other than the poison commemorative stamp.
Thank you for the head pat, Josh. Alpha Rabbit, thank you for the 10 bits. I think we all agree Lord Farquaad is the best villain of the movies. Yeah, you see, I feel like Fairy Godmother, as entertaining as her song is, as a villain,
I can't wait for Shrek 2 retold.
that will be great.
Ooh.
Drew Measham drew his last breath just the other day. However, the motive for his murder was already 7 years old. So Eventually, it would be hanging out with Phoenix Wright at some point.
It was almost one of Phoenix Wright's weird little girls.
7 years old.
The client who requested this forgery was very cautious. He tried to erase anything and anyone with connections to the forgery.
Keep them from talking.
But he made a mistake.
Oh, God.
The stamp was a picture of my favorite magicians, so I kept it. Father took me when I was very young. It was a great magic show. I loved it so much.
A
can't
woman got
explain
shot.
it. And I got
That was my
shot.
favorite part.
So cool.
I loved being
I wanted to
shot.
be like her, so I got shot.
I think maybe I was poisoned.
The killer's time bomb was delayed. The poisoned stamp was sealed within a glass frame, where it sat for 7 whole years.
Fuck. 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 Here, forehead.
Hair fuckhead.
Here, fuckhead. Do you understand what you're telling us?
I think we can all agree that Shrek in the Swamp musical karaoke party was the best Shrek movie.
Yeah.
Dance to the music. I used to fucking sing that all the time. I used to play that shit in my living room and I'd dance to it. I knew the fucking choreography.
Yeah, you followed the instructions. You danced to the
I
music.
did. I did. And then I'd play the whole fucking movie and I knew that movie front to back. I knew all the dialogue and I acted it out. Yeah. No, I was one of
That's why
those.
Shrek is best, in my opinion, because Marin loved Shrek 1 the best back then.
And I had a little donkey that I got from Universal Studios, and when you pulled its tail, it would vibrate. And one time I went up to a table full of jocks and I said, "Hey guys, do you want to play with my ass?" And then they were like, "What?" And then I pulled out my donkey and then I pulled the tail and it wiggled and then I laughed and I ran away.
It's pretty fucking funny.
I'm like the Joker.
See, there you go. If the Joker just had Shrek makeup on instead of clown makeup.
If you had only watched Shrek instead of jumping into a vat of fucking
Yeah.
chemical
That's
bullshit.
what we would have instead.
Yeah.
The boy did that. Thank you for the hoo-ha redeem there.
The one who schemed up the forged diary page was the one who poisoned the stamp.
I'll be right back really quick.
Sure thing.
Okay.
We're really
Shrek
excited.
2. Wow, by
Yeah.
a fair margin.
We're really excited for so Shrek 1 Retold came out. We're gonna talk about Shrek Retold since we were at a point of pause. But Shrek Retold was a result of this convention called Shrekfest, and it was, I say it's a convention, it was like a bunch of people in Wisconsin hanging out in a park and watching the movie on a like an inflatable giant movie screen. And they'd have like an onion eating contest and all the weird stuff, and it was great, and I want to go. But a bunch of people, like they say, over 200 collaborators got together and they redid the first movie shot for shot, or they assigned shots to people and they did whatever they wanted with
Yeah.
them, and some of them are
Some
very
of
good and
them-
some of them are
Some of them deviate
Not very-
wildly from the movie.
yeah. But I really liked it because I think it's really cool
Yeah.
to just see some people just not even doing their best, some people just getting shit done, and it's still a finished product, and in some parts it may limp, and in some parts it looks amazing, and in some parts it's weird, and like I just love it. So we showed it to literally everybody, and we're so excited for the second one to come out. I bought a bunch of Shrek ears and they're sitting in my filing cabinet. And we're gonna have a bunch of people over and gonna wear the Shrek ears and watch it. So I don't know when that's
Hell
happening,
yeah.
but they're working on it.
I believe the goal is to release it this year. But yeah, anytime there's a fan project collaboration like that, like the reanimations of not just movies but old cartoons, and those are always really cool to see everybody express their interpretation and iteration of the original, because it reminds you that every fan perceives things in their own unique way, but they all still love the core, the central themes and ideas and characters within it. And it's really cool to see just how widespread the skills and the passion of the fans are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice to be part of something like a big picture like that nobody gets paid to be a part of, and y'all just are expressing yourselves. It's fun.
Yeah.
I wanna argue that the guy who sang Hallelujah was getting paid.
I forget.
The
Did
fellow
they
with
get
the
a new guy?
puppets.
I'm back.
Oh, him?
Ah.
Maybe.
I don't
But
know his
only
name,
because I can't imagine it was very much.
Sure. Welcome back, Soupy.
Thank you.
Did you say this?
No, it was Phoenix Wright who presented the forged evidence 7 years ago. Adding the two statements together, the one who schemed to kill Drew Misham.
Oh, Company Master 97, you got introduced to the stream by watching Miss Houndoom's Yu-Gi-Oh! Tourney, where she got absolutely annihilated by Taka, who was using the tutorial deck. Yes, we should never let Houndoom live that down.
Was none other than Phoenix Wright.
Sorry, but that's not how this is gonna go down.
Oh, then how will you go down?
I'm already a little guy. I checked on the
I think
records.
no,
said
on
anyone
me.
more.
Enough.
Go down on me is what I was trying to
Checked
say.
through the
God
records on that
damn
case when I found this.
dick.
Mordecai, thank you for the 10 bits. Myron's Joker essentially boils down to Batman. You want to know how I got these scars? One night while watching Shrek.
Actually, it's more like, you want to know how I got these scars? I got ran over by a horse. True story.
Not a donkey?
No, it was a horse. We don't ride donkeys.
I'm just saying, tie it into Shrek somehow. And Koku no Megami, thank you for the phrasing redeem there.
7 years ago, just before the trial began.
Oh, old boy. Here.
What?
Oh, what's this?
I don't know. I just got it from over there in the hall.
SJ Pockets, thank you for following.
They told me to give it to the old boy in the blue suit with the spiky hair.
That is such a Kristoff thing to say. And
He's
what-
a boy and old.
And one more thing.
This is Apollo Justice, Company Master 97. I'm sorry to have sprung this on you so suddenly.
I received the files from your previous attorney only yesterday.
I understand I am asking the impossible of you.
Yes, well, you haven't really told me what happened yet. All we did was play cards.
And that was enough.
Phoenix Wright was put on the case the day before the trial started. I'm not Phoenix, I'm Apollo. Blah. He didn't have time to request a forgery.
The day before?
Now here's a question. Just who was Shadi Enigmar's previous defense attorney?
The Azulmagia, thank you for the 10 bits. How the heck did no one on the review board investigate the circumstances of the case to see when Phoenix was appointed as the attorney in 7 years, especially considering that it's already been documented? The plan to have Phoenix disbarred only worked because everyone is bad at their jobs. Then again, considering this is Ace Attorney relying on everyone to be bad at their jobs does kind of come across as a reasonable plan, especially in light of Furio Tigre. Yes, there have been, the court has been bamboozled easily in the past.
How could this have happened?
And Duskbringer, thank you for the 10 bits. Better question, why did Edgeworth do nothing about it? He was probably
I'm sure he tried. There's probably nothing he could do.
He was busy.
Yeah.
One day.
He's like, I got shit to do, right?
One day, Phoenix walked in with the beanie on his head, and Edgeworth realized it was too late.
He's like, my God, right.
No, this can't all be.
Uh-huh. But it is all true. There was another man, a defense attorney with a badge on his collar. It was you, Christoph Gavin.
That is Phoenix with a long neck, Vampiro.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Is a brachiosaur.
Don't worry.
Order! What is the meaning of this, witness? I mean, defendant? Former lawyer? Let me begin by denying this.
Didn't do it.
It's easy enough to look up, Mr. Gavin. Come on, give us a smile.
Redline official, thank you for the follow.
Gross.
And impossible to prove if you can't.
To alert the masses.
Attorneys are registered with the court the day before the trial begins. In other words, no record remains in the court. How exactly did you intend to prove Phoenix Wright's claims? That would be difficult.
Kudos Surugi, thank you for the 25 bits. Phoenix is living in a world of cardboard brains, as is probably every lawyer we can hear the inner thoughts of. Cardboard. That's generous.
I'm afraid this line of inquiry won't yield.
We are indeed inching toward the end of the case there, Red Lion.
Yeah, forehead.
And the game.
Are you sure you don't have evidence?
What's wrong with Prosecutor Gavin? He looks clammy.
Evidence! Evidence that shows this man, Christoph Gavin, requested that forgery 7 years ago.
Come on, man.
Hard evidence.
Clavier.
Put that hard evidence inside me. Just prove it! Clear up these doubts now, or I swear I'm off this case.
You must have thought of some evidence, Apollo.
Prosecutor Gavin looks like he's in physical pain. That darkness.
It's angst.
I have to pull that darkness out of him, and proof is the only way I can.
Fun fact:
Ah,
the word angst in German is fear.
Ooh.
So he's angsting.
Ooh.
Rock Rulin, thank you for the 10 bits. All this could be resolved if someone just looked to Trucy and asked, hey, is Christoph the guy who told you to give that page to Phoenix? Yeah, that's true.
He's like, I'm not telling.
what proves Christoph Gavin's link to Drew Measham?
Well, Mr. Justice, you claim Christoph Gavin requested a forgery of Drew Measham 7 years ago. Prove it.
Mordecai, thank you for the 10 bits. This has just turned into Apollo and Clavier double teaming Christoph at this point. No, I will not apologize for the phrasing.
It can be proven.
Simply ridiculous. Why even discuss it? This evidence does not.
Are you telling the truth, Apollo Justice?
I am.
Then I say we give him the benefit of the doubt.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
Obviously holding your attention there.
Look, I'm doing my best. Mein best.
Very well. But if you're wrong about this, be prepared for a penalty.
At least 2 cans of Mountain Dew.
Whoa.
I might die.
Whoa.
Your Honor, you do the defense an injustice.
He's got like red vines and Mountain Dew at the same time.
Mr. Justice is clearly passionate about his claim. Should the penalty not match his passion?
He's like pouring Mountain Dew on me.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Stop
One
it,
more
Sticky.
can, Judge.
Yes, Dad, yes.
Red Lion, thank you for the 10 bits. Falling asleep there, Clavier. You glittery fop. Ah, you glimmerous fop, I believe is the word.
Yeah.
Glimmery.
I haven't given a penalty like that in a long time.
It's twice as long as my dick.
Well, Mr. Justice,
Want to watch me chug this?
this entire 2-liter,
Fine, Your Honor.
Shotgun it.
All I have to
I
prove-
might die.
All I have to prove is any kind of link. Just love the way he's like, I might die. you want to do this?
something that ties Christoph Gavin to Drew Measham. Ooh. And I have something that clearly does the job.
I'd love to be tied to Christoph Gavin.
Very well. Present your evidence.
Bark, 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 bark,
Aaron
bark.
handling Phoenix Wright.
Yes.
Show us
Bark.
the link between our witness and Drew Measham.
Okay. So we already established why. Surely the link would be like the same damn thing?
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
We're taking a minute. I feel like we haven't gotten very far in this, but I feel like that means that next time we'll probably just have an extra long session and finish it.
Actually, we are kind of toward-ish the end.
Oh, wait, what?
think-
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
it's
the
shorter than I
vibe I'm
remember.
getting.
Oh.
But I feel like there's a lot of dialogue, so I still
Ah.
don't know if we're gonna want to like do it all
Sure.
in this one session.
Sure. The link between our witness and Drew Measham. What? The witness. The witness. When he says witness, who's he referring to?
Christoph.
Okay.
Letter from Measham.
But this is to Christoph Gavin, isn't it?
Yeah, but it shows a link between them. Because if Christoph never requested the forgery, then why would Measham ever send a letter to Christoph?
And this was definitely written to Christoph?
Yes.
This was in
This
his
is the one that
cell.
was in his cell. Yeah, that he
Right.
Yeah.
was, that he
So
was
yeah.
mad that we were looking at.
That's definitely a link then. Okay. People are saying there is a lot of talking, but we probably could finish today. You're at the very beginning of the last trial. Yeah. That's where we're at. I don't know. We'll see how we're
Well,
feeling.
it's a short trial session, but it's still like,
Oh.
The
end game
ending.
stuff
Oh.
where
Yeah.
like we would still have to go through all the credits and like
Right.
all of like the post game dialogue and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'm happy to save that for another session. Although that might mean I might have. Maybe we'll do the Shrek tier list and Ace Attorney ending Apollo Justice.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
We could finish
We
the game.
finish Apollo Justice and then do a tier list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Shrek movies and Ace
Man.
Attorney characters mixed together.
Oh.
Welcome back, Mary.
Like a funny little salad.
People in the chat were saying that we're pretty close to the end, but given that that is the case and we probably will be ending here soon, we could save the ending of this game for next time and then also do the Shrek movie and Ace Attorney character list.
Well, I thought the tier list would have to happen after we're done with all of them.
I mean, technically, yes. We could also just do the main trilogy and Apollo Justice characters
Sure.
and then do a separate tier list again down the line.
Yeah.
That's true.
But
we can see
yeah.
how far Apollo falls after the first tier list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we still include the Shrek movies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I wonder,
Can
do
we include them in the same tier list?
Yes.
Shrek
It's
3,
all one tier list.
Shrek 3 and Godot will be in the same tier.
Yes.
Well, okay, but we have to remember, or we have to all try and watch the movies again
Oh, do we?
if we're gonna.
I don't.
I want
That's
this to
the
be a
homework.
fair and
Some of us
honest
have them
ranking.
committed to memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, at
Some
one
of us
point,
have no
15
intention of
years
ever
ago.
watching those.
Unrelated.
Yes.
Unrelated, but I will throw this out there because I have finally started it, and I said I've told multiple people we could do it. Digimon Smasher Pass. I started making it for my friends for a party, but I can get it together at any point.
yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I have
So
no
we want to
frame
do
of
that
reference.
too.
I don't know any
Yes.
Digimon. Yeah,
I don't know any
Oh, you're
Digimon, but I
you're
will-
gonna be shocked.
I will absolutely sexually judge and harass Digimon, even though I know nothing
Perfect.
about them.
Yeah, there's nothing to know.
I know
They're just critters.
Renamon, that's the only one I know.
Yeah,
Smash
everyone's
or
calling
pass.
for Renamon.
I
Yeah.
mean, I could see the appeal, certainly. I would smash, probably. Company
That's
Master-
just the hint, the beginning of what
Yeah,
kind
that's
of
easy
content you can
mode.
expect.
I was gonna
that's
say.
easy
You can
mode.
expect from us.
Company Master 97, thank you for the follow. All right, so we're putting this latter as evidence. Here we go. Company Master, out of curiosity, ever played Honkai Impact 3rd? I've never heard of that.
Isn't that another Hoyo game?
Oh, really?
This evidence proves there's a link.
Hey,
That scrap of paper? I'm afraid I can't let you submit that.
got my ego. Thank you, Master Dark 9999, for summoning Maya there with the Maya He Maya Who with your star chips.
Is there some problem? Problem?
There
Wow,
is.
did you just reference a troll face from like 2007?
Probably. Lady Nanaki.
I guess that's appropriate given that.
I mean, you know me. Lady Nanaki, thank you for the raid. Tracy, you were playing Pokemon Scarlet / Violet. I hope you had a great time. Thanks for bringing that booty in here. And I welcome to the stream. We're probably going to be streaming for another half an hour or 45 minutes at most. But we're currently playing some Apollo Justice, and we're in the climactic sections. So if you've been holding off on playing Apollo Justice, careful, spoilers.
We're gonna climax.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Did you say this?
Yes. How could you possibly have that? You couldn't.
Huh?
Hey, that's Daddy's handwriting. That's why it's so blurry.
He's really bad at it. Writing, I mean.
His handwriting isn't bad, it's just blurry for some reason.
Because he's drunk on grape juice.
Hail
And
the
he
Conqueror,
spilled
thank you for
it
the
all
follow.
over the envelope.
Yeah, we added Dilphosaur to our happy family.
We had to have Karina
Yeah.
on screen.
Mr. Wright's handwriting. What's the meaning of this? Ah, I see now. Yes, of course. What do you mean, of course? I just remembered I had a visitor yesterday. Phoenix Wright came to my cell, except I wasn't there. I found him in my bed.
Yeah.
When I returned, I saw he had something of mine in his possession. Of course, I had no intention of letting him get away with reading my private mail.
So we fucked.
I distracted.
Mail? You mean this letter was in your cell? No.
I will have the spaghetti.
However, it appears
With a
Mr. Wright
side
has yet
salad.
to be cured of his bad forging habit.
Salad is on top. I send it back.
If the forgery is on top, we send it back. Thank you, Vampiro, for cashing in your I send it back redeem.
If Phoenix is on top, I send it back.
Honestly, that's true.
Yeah, I knew you would. That's Soupy's fanfiction motto.
I like to imagine that Phoenix Dinosaur, even with that massive neck, still is a bottom.
It's true.
Of course.
It's yeah. How better to eat ass than with
Yeah.
a long neck?
True.
From far away.
Yeah.
The distance is a real issue.
You can be a
Yeah.
piece of furniture and eat ass at the same time. We are having so many awakenings in this chat.
No. It's just you having the same awakening over and over again.
Oh, I'm awokened. I'm awokened. You cannot put me back to sleep. That's a problem. I wish I could. Somebody put me to sleep.
Well, if it's a forgery, it's not a very good one. The handwriting's so blurry.
He can eat his own ass.
This
is that something anybody wants to do?
I mean, Phoenix does.
Lady Nanaki, thank you for bonking Marin.
This is Mr. Wright's reproduction of what was written in the real letter.
Reproduction.
When Mr. Wright visited Christoph Gavin's cell, he brought with him a small video camera. Oh, so he took like screen caps of the image from the camera, and that's why it's blurry, or?
Well, he recreated the
He upscaled.
envelope.
He
so
upscaled it?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that worry
What?
line.
Oh yeah, he's got like a.
Intense worry line.
Yeah.
He's becoming a Junji Ito character slowly. Rock Ruin, thank you for the 10 bits. Marin, if you need to sleep that badly, just get in the Ishimura's engine.
That's the only thing that's powerful enough to stop me from being horny.
He recorded his entire conversation with you, Mr. Gavin,
You whore.
and everything you did afterwards. And the contents.
California, a two-party consent state.
Oh, I don't know.
No.
This is
You know what?
California.
Yeah, I guess.
This is Japanifornia.
And the contents of your personal mail.
Well, that's rude.
Ooh.
Regardless.
Azel Magi, thank you for the 10 bits. Isn't recording video in prison a crime? These guys are lawyers. They
Are-
can't do crimes.
What are you gonna do?
Are you
lock
telling
up?
me Phoenix Wright would commit a crime?
That man got hit by a
ridiculous.
car
It is a
and
crime.
nothing happened.
This mockery of a piece of evidence will never be accepted by the court. Evidence based on a video a man with no authority whatsoever claims he took.
Oh, I have authority on that ass.
A man who happens to be an ex-attorney suspected of forgery. Prosecutor Gavin?
Well, you're the prosecutor, Gavin.
As embarrassing as this is for me to say, I'm afraid my brother is incapable of making rational judgments at the moment. Your Honor, your decision, please.
Based on his outfit, I don't think he's ever been capable of making rational judgments.
Oh.
Damn. The defense's claim is denied.
Oh.
What? Only actual evidence, as I'm deciding right now, is permitted in a court of law.
Okay.
He had a realization about his job just now.
Yeah.
He's
It's
like,
was I supposed to have been saying this the whole time?
he's like, hang on, am I
jeez.
supposed to do things?
Please remove the defense's evidence from the record. Better luck next time, Justice.
Yeah.
He looks like he's got like a little flashlight under his stand.
Just for dramatic lighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Azulmagia, thank you for the 10 bits. Apollo's magic bracelet is still fine.
Yep.
Oh, you saw Satan in that guy's hand? Obviously, that's an issue, yeah.
It's like, well, it looks evil, so. Well, we've certainly taken a detour from our cross-examination. But the defense appears to be lacking proof. I'm forced to end the cross-examination of Christoph Gavin at this point. Apollo, do something.
I'm thinking, but without evidence, I don't have anything I can use on him.
Very well. This ends the special witness's cross-examination.
Yo, what's up, bitches? I'm still here. The show's over, yet the crowd screams for more.
Is his prosecutor stand going to set on fire now?
Hope so.
Don't be a homophobe.
Right.
Only now do I understand why.
Prosecutor Gavin?
Frankly, I'm relieved. This has been bothering me for 7 whole years. And I'm tired of the youthful angst scene.
I want old man angst.
I want to be an emo now, an adult emo.
Ryu Elf,
Yes.
thanks for bonking me. I don't know what I did.
You're a naughty boy. Now is our chance. Let's clean out the family closet, eh, Kristoff?
Clavier, you're spinning out of control.
You're a maverick.
Calm yourself before you say something you'll regret.
Something you'll regret. Ha!
God damn it!
Spinning out of whose control? Mine or yours?
Take a moment to consider everything you've built.
Where
Your
you
stupid
are,
career,
where you started.
your reputation as a prosecutor, your fame with the masses. You could lose it all, Clavier. Apollo, did you see that? He's trying to press Prosecutor Gavin. Apollo's like, oh, I saw it.
Prosecutor Gavin, try to remember. What's really important to you?
Music, I'm leaving.
You amuse me here, forehead. I couldn't forget what's really important to me, even if I tried.
Huh?
And it's sleep. Goodbye, everyone.
I'm very
Ah.
In fact, I haven't. Not even once.
Sleep, not even once.
No. 7 years ago.
I slept.
I took a
I
nap
was.
and then never since.
Look at the collarbones.
Finally. You just couldn't resist, could you, here, right?
Resist what? Presenting solid evidence that I got from a child 5 minutes ago?
Solid evidence for you right here. Might I request we put the current cross-examination on hold? The prosecution would like to call a new witness.
Oh, hello.
State your name and occupation for the record.
Oh, I don't get to speak.
Bye.
I'm familiar with the trial. I've watched the video on YouTube several times.
Now on the juror system.
YouTube.
Okay.
Didn't you find anything unnatural about it?
Your titties did look huge in it.
Unnatural.
Well, you did seem unusually large-breasted.
Did you hear the sound your nipples made?
I think it gave me an
What I
idea for a
invented.
genre of music or dress.
Right here.
I
Right
mean,
there, I invented it.
Mr. Wright had only just presented his nipples.
Oh.
And the next moment you call in Drew Mishram, it was almost as if...
Almost as if. What?
Funny. Didn't even occur to me to wonder. But now that I do, I see there's only one possible explanation. Almost as if, from the very beginning, you knew Mr. Wright was going to present that evidence.
Ah,
Correct.
Speaking of Wright, we've got Wright Grumpy giving us a raid there. Thank you so much, Wright. We'll give them a follow. Hope you had a good stream. Thank you for the raid. We're playing some Apollo Justice. Probably coming to the tail end of our stream here, but thank you for joining and thank you for raiding.
Yeah, I think I might have to throw on the towel soon.
Sure, sure. We'll get to a next natural breaking point. Like if they say, show us something, we can
Yeah.
like, call it there.
I knew that if I applied the usual pressure, Phoenix Wright would eventually come up with that forged diary page.
You were doing ASMR. Very cool, very cool. I hope it was a fun, grumpy ASMR stream.
don't do this, Clavier.
I knew because you told me, Kristoff.
What? What? Wait.
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 It was the night before the trial.
Clavier.
We couldn't afford to animate this bit.
Kristoff, odd seeing you at the prosecutor's office the day before the trial.
Oh.
What's up? I'm very sexy.
I won't be appearing in the trial, actually.
Thank you for the hydrate, Commander Void Adept.
Huh? Why not?
I won't be facing off with you on your first trial, apparently. But in exchange, I brought information.
Oh, this is hair. I thought it was his neck. I was like, wow, his collar is all the way up here.
You got a worm neck.
What if? Would you still love him if he were a worm, Soupy?
Yes.
That would be. That's the whole reason that him and Kristoff have a connection, though. They were together one time, and Phoenix was like, "I have a secret," and he dropped his outfit, and it was just worm. And then Kristoff was like, "I have one too," and he took off his suit. He's a worm under there, and then they fucked.
They clocked each other for
Worm to
worms.
worm communication.
They have worm dar.
I don't understand.
He's a worm.
Yeah.
Duh.
Information.
The attorney who will be there in my place tomorrow is not to be trusted.
He's a real
This
bitch.
guitar looks like a really excited fangirl watching them talk to each other.
It's like, oh my god, it's both of them in the same room!
Oh, to be a guitar on the wall.
Don't even give him the benefit of your respect. Listen.
As if anyone would respect him.
Right? He ate a necklace in court one time, did you hear? I want you to call in a special witness. Then... He's like, then what?
I wondered about it at the time. What? How did Kristoff know so much?
Prosecutor Gavin?
Kristoff. We were supposed to face each other in that trial. A fair fight, brother to brother. I deserved that much.
Then meet me behind the IOP, bitch.
You let me borrow the victim's belongings. You showed me all your research on the case.
The victim's belongings?
Which would have included Magnify's diary, wouldn't it?
Mr. Gavin? My, Clavier. You disappoint me. You find trees, yet miss the forest.
You're the one missing the forest, Mr. Gavin. You can't
I
see
love the
trees.
I love the forest. You can't sweep this under the rug. Not anymore. Tell me what was going on behind that trial.
Why not?
I'm like the Joker.
I've achieved what I came here to do. I see no harm in a little reminiscing.
I'm going to save real quick just in case.
Apollo.
Oh, L-Train's saying this might be a good point to stop, actually. Well, let's see how it
Okay.
goes.
I think we're finally going to shine a light on the black belly of this thing, Trucy.
I think because he's probably going to testify. again.
Right.
We've done everything we could. I hope it's enough.
7 years ago, the day before the trial, I visited the detention center at the request of my client, Zach Gramarye.
Oh, I guess it's a flashback. Who's this?
2 cards. 1
Probably
card.
Zach?
Zach? Showdown,
Showdown
time. Is that Zach?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Enough.
Can't.
You lose, Gavin. Thanks for the work. Wait, the work?
As he
That
was his attorney up until that point.
Oh.
And then Phoenix took over.
To be honest, I don't know what his reasons were to this day.
I guess
He's
I'm
just
still
mad he
confused.
lost.
Aren't we all?
Because
He sucks at poker.
Zach wanted his
Oh.
lawyer to beat him at poker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He sucks at poker.
He wants to be.
It isn't deeper than that,
poker-domed.
unfortunately. As far as I could tell, he dismissed me as his representation
Okay.
in the game of poker.
Oh, my internet died.
It's not deeper than that.
Oh, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
We can hear it.
Yes.
Thought the internet died momentarily there.
Oh,
Yeah,
we got the bad bit rate.
Say again? No.
The bit rate.
Apologies for the bitrate issues there, guys. The internet was having some problems. The Azalmagia, thank you for the 10 bits. So he gets mad if you lose to him at poker, but then he also gets mad if you beat him at poker. Why does he even
Yes.
play this game? He wants
Because
to
he just wants to be mad.
He's the Joker. He also thinks he's the Joker.
They're just all the Joker. It's the Joker convention.
Keep running into each other at the video
Yeah.
poker casino.
Jack is the Jared Leto Joker, and Christoph is the Heath Ledger Joker.
I can come to no other conclusion. Daddy used to say something,
I want to fuck Edgeworth.
and he wouldn't stop saying it.
He always said that.
If you want to know a man, you have to compete.
Zach wasn't watching his points or the cards. He was watching the man behind the cards, Christoph Gavin.
When is this testimony going to start?
I couldn't believe it. I don't know if there is another testimony, actually.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get to the end of his speech, and then maybe we'll call it.
Phoenix, right? A second-rate attorney who relies on luck and bluffs?
How does he get to that point in his career and still is considered a second-rate attorney?
Oh,
I
so
mean,
we're
he
just-
accepted
Right.
evidence from a child
You're right.
in the lobby.
It's not like it isn't true.
It's just really
Yeah.
funny that literally, like, a month before that,
Yeah.
Neo was just like, there's nothing else I can teach you, Phoenix. You're a
Yes.
full-fledged attorney. And then he does that.
When
God
has
damn
a
it,
weird
Phoenix.
girl ever led him astray?
Yeah.
This goes against the teaching.
He dismissed me and went for that pitiful excuse for a man.
Jealous. Rock
That little
Ruin.
bitch.
Thank you for the 10 bits. Did they ever explain why Shadi set up the poker game to make it seem like Phoenix was cheating in the first trial?
He just wanted to ruin his career again for some reason, if I recall.
I guess we'll
Even
never
though,
know.
even though he was taking care of his daughter, but yeah, let's just ruin his life again. It's fine.
Oh, he doesn't care about that.
Here's the thing: there are a lot of motives for things in this game that are not well explained.
Maybe he was trying to set him up and ruin his career because Phoenix had been such a shitty dad.
I mean, he was
No.
better dad than he was.
It's true, but
Yeah.
that's even more reason he would try and kill him for it.
He didn't. He abandoned his daughter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Phoenix Wright just surrounded himself by toxic people.
He's just like, why does this keep happening to me?
He has no coping mechanism.
The Azalmagi, thank you for the 10 bits. Yeah, he was upset Phoenix beat him at poker and wanted to ruin his career to satisfy his own pride.
Yeah.
And Pixelinks me, thank you for the resub for 17 months and the explanation, because he's a prick. Yeah. Accepted.
He deserved to die for that error alone.
Little bitch.
Hold it! So the one who requested that forgery was...
Oh, I'm not admitting to anything. My point is, these two men shamed me, and I could not forgive that.
Shall we save it there so that we start the stream next time with him admitting that he's
Yeah.
been shamed by two men?
Yeah.
Yes.
Good call.
It's like you
Push
know me,
him
Martin.
down.
Stellar, ST3LAR, thank you for the follow there. All right, guys, we're going to call it there with the shame of Christoph Gavin. Stewing in his shame juices there. Okay, let's see who we can rate. We're going to come back next week with potentially, presumably, I don't know why we wouldn't finish the game, the final Apollo Justice stream, followed by, we believe, a Shrek and Ace Attorney character tier list situation, so don't miss that.
Same list.
The exact same. They're not separate concepts.
This is
All
not
one
two
list.
separate lists.
Dark Jade, yeah, Kristoff really was being petty here indeed, with him being willing to create some forged evidence to get one over on his brother in their trial. But when that plan fell through, he decided to help his brother out, along with poisoning Clavia's initial view of right, just because Zack replaced him, potentially because he got a good idea of how far Kristoff was willing to go in order to win, since Kristoff might have gone for an easy win by pinning the blame on Valant. That is the long and short of it right there. The Azulmagia, thank you for the 10 bits. Did you figure out how to handle the 3DS Ace Attorney games? I mean, I haven't looked into it yet, but I have 2 weeks to figure it out. Ryrie Karika, thank you for the 10 bits. It's been fun. Love you all. Take care. Have a great night. See you all next time. Bye. Yes, indeed. Let's see who we can raid here. Jerry is live playing Pokemon MMO 3D. What is that?
Oh,
interesting.
no idea.
Let's raid Jerry. All right, guys. We're going to call it there. Thank you for being here this week. Neonite, thank you for the 10 bits. Thank you for the chill stream. By the way, Dan Green replied to one of my comments earlier on his YouTube channel where he does the podcast with Eric Stewart, so my day was made. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. That's fantastic. It's always Dan Green's the best, and being acknowledged by him is also the best. All right, we're going to raid Jerry. Thank you to my co-hosts for joining me for this stream. I want to say thank you to Marin. Marin, did you want to say anything to the chat before we go? And Soupy.
Buy Pharaoh a new era out on 215. I'm not in it. I have nothing to do with it. I've just been playing the original all week.
And Soupy, thank you for joining us today. Did you want to say anything to the chat before we go here?
Thanks for joining us, everybody. Glad to be back.
Yes, indeed. And Karina, would you like to promote anything or say anything to the chat before we pop off here?
Thank you for having me. Check out Drawfee's show. We'll be streaming tomorrow night, I believe.
Oh.
Yes. And also, a little spoiler for our special Valentine's episode. I may have spent a really long time drawing something Yu-Gi-Oh related.
Oh. Very exciting.
Now I'm horny.
But yeah, thank you as always.
Yes. All right, guys, we're going to pop over to Jerry64's Twitch. Say hi to him from me, and we'll see you next time on the Twitch, presumably next Sunday on the same time, same Karibo time, same Karibo channel. Take care until then. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Ciao, ciao.